Yes. Yes. Give me that. Give me that. Perfection. Good. Wait a second. Good. All right. It's about that time yet again. Because we're back at it again, boys. With another one. It's your boy Rocky back at it again with another MFF live stream. I've been spamming MFF lately. There's a good reason for that. Long story short, it's the 11-year anniversary, and there's just a lot of sauce right now. But when it's not an anniversary or Black Friday, normally there's a lot less sauce. But right now, we're going to match enthusiasms by streaming it again. Like I said earlier, it was going to be a double feature this evening. I'm a little bit late. Had to pick some lemons and grapefruit off the ground and trees. Yeah. Also, something I forgot to mention in today's previous stream, and also the last stream from the other day. Or maybe I did mention it. I forget. But just in case I didn't mention it, I do believe there's going to be a decent size resurgence to Battlefront 2. So I'm going to have to re-download Battlefront 2. Not have to. I get to. I have an excuse to. Finally, let's go. To download, or to re-download Battlefront 2 in all of its glory. And hopefully there's going to be enough traction that maybe people play for a couple weeks, and maybe we can get in like more than one. I'm thinking like 2 or 3 Battlefront 2 streams. That would be absolutely glorious and amazing. And depending on when people are on, I might like forego the triple XP on Wednesdays like we normally do it, and just try to be online whenever everyone else is online. Because I think, yeah, people are trying to get another May 4th resurgence. So stay tuned for May 4th. I believe that's going to be... Hold up, that scared the crap out of me. Let me check my calendar. Jeez Louise, Roxas. Scare jump? What have I done to deserve this? Caffeine time. Bowl of fruit time. I will match enthusiasm with that jump scare by eating grapes and pineapple. There's green grapes in there, but it's keying out, and the pineapple is also yellow, so that's barely showing up. It's an empty fruit bowl. I'm just magically eating. I got scared by a light outside my kitchen window, so I wanted to pay it forward. Well, Roxas, get the sword. Get the Clouds Buster sword. Get it ready. It's not only a shield, but it's also a weapon. Just in case there's any intruders. Stay safe, Roxas. Keep Squall's blade gun, sword rifle, and Cloud's Buster sword. The Buster sword for shield and close range attacks, and then Squall's magic revolver for long range. Final Fantasy shout out. Why not? Anyways, let's get cooking here. Let me hop in to the game full screen. So I will hang on. I will actually let me check my calendar first, and then I'll pull up chat here on my phone. But it's gonna be a short stream tonight, probably like 2 hours. I don't know. It's 6 p.m. for me right now. I'll probably play till like 8 o'clock, maybe a little bit longer, 2.5 hours. That usually ends up being how long the MFF streams are. Unless it's super hype and we have a tier 4 and like multiple tier 3s, then maybe like 3 or 3.5 hours. Is May the 4th a Monday? Yeah, is it? Monday, May 4th? I'm assuming that confirms it. What day is May 4th, 2026? Monday. Okay, thank you. Monday, May 4th. Delicious. So we'll be playing on Monday, I believe. Actually, you know what? My friends will be in town Friday and Saturday. I might try it Sunday. I bet you people will be on early before May 4th. On May 3rd, maybe. There might be enough people to like load into games. And I'm hoping Starfighter Assault, man. If we could play Starfighter Assault enough to get all my challenges done, that would be glorious. I'm like at 84 or 85% on all my challenges in the game. I just need enough players to come back to the game for a couple weeks in order for me to blitz another like 14% of my challenges. And then I'll be like ultra fulfilled. Okay, good. Monday. I think I'll stream it back to back, honestly. Just for the love of Battlefront 2 and Star Wars. I think I'll stream it Sunday and Monday. Just back to back, man. Back to back long days of streaming, like 6 hours a day. Sunday, and then wait. Maybe 5 hours on Sunday. Because, yeah, I got stuff to do on Sunday. But then at least 6 hours on Monday. Maybe a full, like, 8 hour Battlefront 2 stream on Monday. We might have to make it happen. Yeah. If there's enough traction in the game. And there's enough people, like, playing the game again and resurging to the game. Also, we're having Darth Maul. Oh my goodness. Also, the final 2 episodes of Maul Shadow Lord release on May 4th. It's going to be a good time. Only 2 more episodes, man. It's not going to be enough. No matter what they give me, it's not going to be enough. Even if they give me the thing that I want, which is let me not say it. Let me just hit the caffeine and be quiet. Just V versus M, man. If we get V versus M, crazy. That's all I'm going to say. Also, this is my code. So if you're seeing this right now or you're watching this video back later, great. Also, put in my code. This code right here, type it in if you want to. If you're a nice person, thank you. Put my code in. But like no pressure, obviously. It's just a joke. Unless you really want to put it in, and then awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. Everyone benefits from putting in, I think, up to 10. Yeah. Up to 10 friends all playing the game daily, doing daily tasks, basically benefit everyone. Or all 10 of those friends. I believe we get another 2 tickets for logging in today. I forget if I logged in yesterday. Let's go. 400 megabytes. That means we're officially downloading the mid-month update. Which is ironic because I haven't even downloaded it on my phone yet. Normally I download it on my phone, kind of preview it just for a second before I download it on the PC. But this will be fully brand new. Luna Snow's uniform, and then also Moon Knight's uniform. We got the other 3. Jeff, Venom, and Cap in the first wave of the update. So this is wave 2. Wave 2 is always smaller. So we got 2. And I'm pretty sure Luna and Moon Knight both already have their tier 4s, so it's just the uniforms. Although I haven't read the patch notes. Thank you. Appreciate that. Jeff, let's go. Sing it to me, Jeff. There we go. That's the shark. That's the shark move. That's the Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Shout out to Jeff making it into the game. Roxas, can you come up with one Marvel character in your brain that I haven't already mentioned in the past that isn't already in the game? That's a hard assignment. Let me turn this down too, a little bit. I don't need to hear the game that much. The background music is nice, but it's a little repetitive. That's why I have it on level 1. No, 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 no. Careful. Mora, 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 Mora. Okay. 10 parry. Multi-parry. Activate. Sounded like a multi-parry. Anything that costs gold, I'm buying, because I have a copious amount of gold in the game, and I get, like, at least minimum 10 million gold every day just for logging in. And it feels gluttonous at this point. I gotta just buy everything in the whole game. That costs gold. Nice. Am I running out of time on that one? 2 days, 13 hours. Damn. I think I might have done myself dirty. Unless I do well today. Wait, 13 hours? That's a full rollover tomorrow. 2 more days after that. I gotta do all these. If I even have a chance. Level 5, 30, 30, 30, 30. That gets me another level. That's level 6. Another 100 TCP. That's nice. I'll take that. But really, I need this, bro. Card crafting cube 1,000. I need all of that. I think I'm going to miss out on the free premium card because I haven't been playing enough. But I've also been a little busy. So it's just like, take what you can get. It's a mobile game. Not here to stress about. Odin's Blessing Pass. That's nice. Not stressing about it too much. I need this one though, or the other one.
I'm single, he's single, it's meant to be. What is wrong with you? You don't even know that this dude is.
Easy pickings. When a man is single and a woman is single, they must... just kidding. That's called a joke. Good. Love to get free items. Also, register these. Thank you very much. 2 more. 37 out of 50. I might actually hit the maximum. 6 days, 13 hours. Hang on. 6 more logins. 6 times 2. That's 12. No way I missed 1. That would put me at 49. Did I really miss 1? I missed 1 somewhere. You know what? I think one of the days I checked in, but I didn't play GBR. And it gave you 1 for checking in. And then 1 for playing GBR every day. And I think I missed a GBR run. It was 1 GBR run, dude. But I think I missed it. Is what it is. We're still getting that 100 crystal bonus right there. And then I think... well, there's no bonus at 50. It just says 50 tickets right there. The 4th bonus is the final one, so I'm getting that. And I'm keeping most of those crystals too, or all of them, because I'm using a uniform ticket today
like nobody's around.
to buy Moon Knight's new uniform.
Super
Idol di Saudu. Dome me. That's the next part I gotta get. Super Idol di Saudu. Dome me. Dome me. Like do re mi, but not quite. Whew. Excuse me. Barely caught that sneeze in time. Donate. Donate a milli. That's actually a challenge I'm working on. I'm trying to like 100% the entire game. Luna actually looks sick. I like her armor. Wait. Game's loading. Heart. Okay. Luna looks good, actually. Let me get my free bios. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Thor. Anything else? Another hiya? Sick. Link would be proud. Hat, hat. Hiya. Oh, Moon Knight. Well, I'd have to buy that right now because, look at it. Just look at it, sir. You'd have to buy that. Oh. Tier 4 material selector, 50? Not terrible. Not the best, but not terrible. Because I already had Tier 4 Moon Knight. Delicious, thank you. You know what? I'm gonna get another bonus right now here too, because I'm not only gonna acquire that uniform, but I'm gonna launch it straight to Mythic by using a Mythic ticket. Mire 2099 uniform. It's kind of a cool name. I like it. I think I have 2 uniform tickets. I might as well just swipe the credit card on the 2 free credit cards that I have. Swipe 1 Moon Knight, swipe 2 Luna, and just get 2 free uniforms, and then guarantee myself another couple weeks of crystal savings, of like crystal saving up. You really can remix anything, can't you? Even maniacal laughter. I want Mark Hamill's Joker evilly laughing, but dubstepified. And I want it yesterday. Just kidding. No, that'd be sick though. Yo, remix Joker. Ha, 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 ha. Kind of like they did in the Special Squad trailer from like 10 years ago. The first Special Squad, not the good one. The other one. Alright, I'll take that right now, actually. Free items, please. Thank you. Faultine. Actually, 50 right there. 100 boost points. I get roughly 70.
There's a puddle. Dripping.
There's a puddle. Hang on. Almost sounded like Hank. Yeah. Oh, Bobby, watch out! There's a puddle. Bobby, watch out! There's a Bob. Remix that. It's kind of fire. Can I get a Hank Hill Bobby remix? Yeah. Unearthing the true content here. 100,000 gold. Nothing to write home about. But it's free and I'll take it. 50 BAM, nothing to write home about, but it's free and I'll take it. Everything else, give me. Energy, I'll always take it. I'm stacking up energy for years, man. I have 38,000 energy. I can't burn through my energy if I tried. I burn it down by like 300 and then I gain it right back up. I get so much energy.
Would you like to
Good
hear
problem
the
to
song
have.
of the summer? Rubber-ducky go crack crack. Rubber-ducky go crack crack. Now duck, duck, goose. Now
Okay.
duck, duck,
Goose, sure. Is that remixable? I'm not sure. That's pretty unseasoned. Knock on cap. It's pretty bland. But you never know. Hey, Maniacal Laughter was remixed. And that started cringe. Okoye, sure. I'll probably just use it as fodder anyways. Oh, Moon Knight? Sure. Not that I'll be using his bios, because I'll be using a ticket. In fact, I don't even want to wait anymore. I'm doing that right now. Let me check on the other stream here real quick. I want to make it a habit of checking on the other stream at least like 2 or 3 times throughout the stream. 1 view so far, nothing popping. Okay, but when it does get popping, it like outpaces my mind panel. Like once it's popping, it's popping. That's what I'm saying. When it's not, it's not. But when it is, it's hot. That's a bar. The Fenton Quest, talk to me. Craft. Mad easy. Do that now. Jackpot, I'll take 10 bios. I need so much bios. Or so many bios. English. It's not easy. Dimension Rift. Yes, pop that open right now. I'm not playing it. But I'll open it. Just to get my other tokens. I'm not even sure if I'm going to have enough tokens run that. Technically. Not even going to play it, but like participate. Technically. Also, where are my manners? Hello, ladies. Alright. Moon Knight. That's who I really want to see. Jeez Louise, look at him. Dude, look at his armor. Hang on. Let me sit up.
I need to call her now. Where is she? Beep, 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 boot, boot, ba-da-da. I got
Oh.
the tea and the beans and toast.
Oh. I got the what? The beans, the cheese, and the toast? No, I got the tea. I got the tea and the beans and the toast. Let me toast to that. Toast to that. I say we send it. It's technically free. I have 2 uniform tickets. I think we get both of them. But I am going to double check what their uniform, or what their skills look like first. If they're like super bland, I won't. But man, look at Moon Knight. Dude, look at him. Yeah. Dude, I have to buy him just for the cape. Forget the rest of his armor. I have to buy him just for the cape. And look at his like pointed cowl. His cowl like comes to a point in the front. Ugh. And look at his red crescents. Ugh. And look at his red knee pads. Ugh. And then look at his red glowing neon eyes. Ugh. Sorry, I'm done. Very accurate to his Eskrima sticks or his tonfas, whatever you want to call them. Folded and packed away right above his lower back. Let's go, Rox. The timing is peak today. The vibes are well timed today. Also, Roxas, I hope you're ready for May 4th. I hope it pops off. I hope there's like thousands, maybe tens of thousands of people coming back to Battlefront 2. That would be really nice. Just get the minigun out again. And just clean up the hallways. Full Camino for our brothers. It's been a while. When was the last Battlefront 2 stream? I gotta look at the channel. But either way, why can't I use the ticket? Wait, he's a regular character. He's not native tier 2. He's a base cost 875 character. Are they saying because they're brand new, you can't use a ticket on them? Oh, man. Don't do me like this. Really? Because I'm pretty sure it even let me do it for... Like, I didn't want to, because I didn't want to waste my tickets, but I'm pretty sure it even had the pink symbol in order to swipe the ticket for Venom and Cap. I just chose to use my crystals. Actually, I think I used the uniform ticket on Cap. Two 300 Empire. Right now? Today. Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, in your house, all localized entirely within your kitchen. Yes. Oh, can I see it? Yes. Wah, 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 wah. Sorry. Wah, wah, wah. Dimension mission, you will be cleared. But not yet. GBR must come first. Does anything want to give me boost points for free? Probably not. Also, I have a question. What if I like access it from a different panel? Is it because I'm trying to click the home screen? What if I go through here? Because I have to have that. I will drop the crystals. I don't care. I'll use the uniform tickets on later uniforms. Or on different uniforms eventually. Like, those are great. I'll always take 2 new uniforms that I don't already own. But this actually has to be owned by me right now. So normally there would be two buttons right here, like a big button saying 875 crystals, and then a small button over here saying, hey, but if you have one of these pink uniform tickets, you can just swipe the ticket and then pay nothing. I'm trying to pay nothing right now. But if it requires the large money, I will do that. Let me check Luna. She's the same. I feel like maybe they already did that and I'm just tripping, but I thought I bought Cap by using a ticket. And he's technically in the same update. It's just Luna and Moon Knight are in the part 2 of the update. Dang, Luna, you got a lot of love. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, see, on any of her other uniforms, I can use a ticket because I think they're like not brand new. But if they're brand new, like, hey, they just came out in this update, in this specific update, then I guess you can't use it. Okay, let me brainstorm my decision-making process here. I was just gonna use the tickets. That was gonna make it easy for me. First, let's look at their new stuff. We'll start with Luna and then go Moon Knight, because I think Moon Knight might be even cooler. But Luna looks really good, actually. I'm not being weird. I want to see the whole design. Cool. Purple logo on her back. Cool hair. New hair design. Like every uniform, she gets a new hair design. Literally every single look is a different look. That's the only one that they copied, and it's not exactly the same. This one's like straight, and then this one has a couple like cowlicks, like right there, and then it's a little like tossed over here. Yeah. And then this one's super different, but I like it. It's got armor, and then for some reason there's like a green arm, but green's cool. Doesn't really flow with the pink and purple, but that's how she looks in Rivals, I think, with that uniform. So let's check it out. We're going 1 through 7 because I haven't seen any of Luna's skills in quite a while, actually, so I just need a refresher. Running animation. And I have a lot of movement speed on the cards. Leaves a little snowflake step in her path. That's cool. Skill 1. That looks kind of good. Looks pretty. Yeah, that's good for a special 1. Or a skill 1. They're not specials in this game. I gotta represent my own game that I play. Skills, not special. Skills. This is not a contest. Skill 2. Oh, sick is that V-pad. Tell me that's V-pad. That's V-pad. It lets you move. It lets you skate around. That's sick. Just like in Rivals. That feels really cool, actually. Wait, can I hold it? No way. And then just keep moving? Oh, I thought maybe. That's cool, though. I wish it lasted longer. Like, just start skating around him as she's throwing icicles or whatever. Yeah, I might have to buy her. That's pretty good. That's got to be a move from Rivals, I'm assuming. 4. No way, she actually puts on a concert. Dances and sings, and you can hear her singing in game. I'm not one for concerts, but that's kind of cool. Turn on immunity debuffs. Oh, they're adding more stuff. Cool. Neat. Okay, what was that? 3 or 4? That was 4. Let's see that again. Is that a hint at her new song? Maybe. Thought I turned on skill cooldown display. Turn that off. What a spam. Five. I think that's her ult. That looks pretty sick. Sound effects are good too. Very icy. Yeah, I might have to pick her up. Tier 3. Probably the same, just with a new like coat of paint. That's pretty satisfying. She just kind of skates around, kind of like Emma Frost or Iceman. See that one more time. Yeah, I like moving tier 3s when they're like moving around you, throwing items at you as they're zooming. Silver Surfer, you know, throws the meteor up, you know, zooms past you, crashes into it, explodes. I like when it has like 3 different sections to it. Tier 4? Not even sure if I've seen Luna's tier 4. Little ice oval with snowflake sparkles. Slowly dissipates, kind of cool. Not super flashy. And gets like a snowflake wake. It sticks around for a good long while, so I like it. I hate when they disappear like in 2 seconds. Dang, yeah, I think I'll have to get Luna's uniform. But I think I will wait until it's not in the brand new update, because then it will unlock the ability to have tickets used on it. And then I can save, well, at that time it'll be 1,050 crystals. But at least I can save 875 either way. So save a bunch of crystals, probably save up for another big purchase in the game, like a deluxe pack. Because deluxe packs usually mean, in the long run, you're going to unlock 2 new, kind of premium style characters. And that's pretty hype. And with my newfound love of X-Men for the past like year, I've just like, a year ago, I'm just like, bro, X-Men, okay, yeah, X-Men are cool, I guess. And then after X-Men 97, it opened up my mind panel. And I saw X-Men for what they truly could be. And I'm like, X-Men are sick, man. And the X-Men lore, when it's done correctly, and X-Men writing, whew. Cyclops, yeah. Magneto, Wolverine, yeah. Shing. Jean Grey, yeah. Jean Grey, yeah. If you know, you know. Anyways, it's just a good time. X-Men are pretty cool. So I think I might be trying to get Psylocke, because I still don't have Psylocke in the game, and then that means I also don't have Strife in the game, Cable's twin brother or clone brother. So yeah, getting Psylocke and not Cable, Strife would be kind of nice. I think I care more about Psylocke than I do Strife. Actually, Strife has good armor. Psylocke has no armor. I just like Psylocke's abilities. Like any like energy manipulation abilities are always cool to me. Silver Samurai with his Tachyon infusing energy, lit, Luna Snow, ice, energy, cool. Iron Man, beams, cool. Just any energy. Any beams, energy, waves, I like it. And armor. If you can do energy waves while wearing armor, yes. Heck yeah. But I think I'll end up buying Luna. Just not today. I only confirmed Moon Knight. Although I thought I was going to be able to use the ticket, so unfortunately, we will not be picking up Luna today, but I will be buying Luna's uniform when it's a lot cheaper to do so. When it's ticket accessible. So after this update, which probably means, I guess I can look. Discount ends in 20 days, so yeah, I have to wait like 3 weeks. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, the Galactic Talon look for Cap is actually, like, when in doubt, I like mech suits, I like Gundam, I like robots, I like Pacific Rim. This just looks like a scaled down Pacific Rim Jaeger, but for Captain America. And I'm so down. Actually, we got a what if episode, didn't we? Where every single main Avenger had their own mech suit, like a giant Jaeger mech suit. That was sick. Because Moon Knight was in there, and Moon Knight had a mech suit. Yeah, Moon Knight was piloting a giant Moon Knight mech suit, and its design was the coolest thing I think I've ever seen in my life. I would like to somehow get that eventually for Moon Knight. I know we literally just got, like, yesterday. This update has only been playable for like 12 hours or 10 hours. And I'm already saying, let's get another Moon Knight uniform. Not really. I'm just saying, like, let's get a Jaeger mode so that every single character in the game could also have their own custom-made mech suit. MFF. Do the right thing. MFF, I just got scared. MFF, do the right thing. Tier 5. That's a new idea for Tier 5. MFF, do the right thing. When you add Tier 5 in for the characters, I want the camera to zoom out, and then there's a Jaeger being built behind them in like a Underground Avengers compound, and then all of a sudden they jump or do a backflip animation, whatever, and then land inside the giant mech suit. The mech suit head closes over them, and then all of a sudden, Tier 5. They get access to a momentary mech suit in the game. Yeah, man. Specifically designed for that character, so Moon Knight would hop into a Moon Knight mech suit. And then you could stomp around. It would be like a 30-second upgrade. Maybe not. That's kind of OP, isn't it? It could start at 10 seconds, and then you could upgrade it to a maximum of 20 seconds. So if you had like a level 1 tier 5 or a base tier 5, when you first get the tier 5, you get to summon in your specific mech suit for 10 seconds. And then when it's maxed out, when it's level 6 or whatever, it works up, or level 5, whatever easy math can be worked out, you eventually get a maximum of another 10 seconds added. So you can rock body yada yada. Sorry, shout out to Uzi. So you can rock the mech suit for 20 full seconds, just stomping around the map, shooting laser beams, or, you know, giant crescents, right? Moon Knight would have like, and then you would have a limited skill set in the mech suit, right? You would only have two new abilities, right? And they would be simple. They would be like maybe the fourth and the fifth skill. No, that would be too messy. Let me keep it simple. It would be the third and the fourth skill from the base Moon Knight, but for the mech suit Moon Knight, aka tier 5 Moon Knight inside the mech suit, just stomping around on the map, being the mech suit, would cause damage. And then on top of that, you would have 2 new abilities. Only 2 abilities, probably with a short cooldown, but simple animations, because you're already animating a giant mech suit on the map, and that's strenuous to the device. So you keep the moveset simple and just have 2 moves, like the third and the fourth from the base kit, but amplified, and that's it. Like, hey, the third, he throws 10 crescents. Instead of him throwing 10 crescents, he still throws 10 crescents, but they're 50% bigger crescents, and they do 100% more damage, right? I'm doing your job for you, Netmarble. Just write all this down. Even if it doesn't get into the game, just write it down for a rainy day. Yeah, that'd be so much work, though. All this being said, it's not really practical. It'd be so much work, because I'm thinking, like, I want the mech suit to at least be 3 times the size, you know, maybe 4 times the size of that character model. So that in and of itself, I don't know how they would do that. I think the biggest character model we have on the screen right now is Ant-Man when he pops his tier 3, because he enlarges to like 85 feet and then drags his hand across the ground, kicking a whole bunch of enemies, or slapping a whole bunch of enemies, like he did in Endgame, I think. But technically you're not really controlling him when he's that size. But his tier 4, he does grow like 50%, and then you do stomp around with him. So we already know they can shrink and enlarge characters' size models. model sizes. There we go. English is hard. So maybe they could just do that instead of like 100% the size of the character model. They could do like 300, 400%. Like a Super Mario mushroom, right? Like they get a mushroom, they grow in size, but it's not just them that grows in size. It's a mech suit that they summon in, and then they do a backflip, and then they land in the mech suit, and the mech suit is 3 times their size. With a cool, different design, but a design reminiscent of their current uniform. I know. It's a lot of work, that Marvel. I'm not saying it's not a lot of work. I'm just saying that's the right decision for you to make. That would be peak tier 5. And we already have precedent for it. We already have What If representation in the game. We have characters from What If. Kahori, Hela's uniform from her What If episode, and a bunch of other What If characters, and What If zombie characters as well. So what if we get, right, what if we get What If mech suits from that one episode? And you already have like 8, or I think there was like 10. They had like 10 different Avengers, and they all had their own like specific mech suit. Red Guardian had one. Moon Knight had one. Moon Knight's was the best one. Sam, right? He had one. There's a bunch of other ones too. I'm blanking on those though. But that would be sick. Just another idea for tier 5. If they ever want to add tier 5 into the game, just another idea of what they could add. And the animation could be like reminiscent of Pacific Rim, where it shows like the character inside the mask of the mech suit or something like that, and then it drops down, right? It drops down and then connects with the rest of the mech suit body, and then that's the whole animation. Doesn't have to be long. It could be like literally 8 seconds. It doesn't even have to be longer than the tier 3 animation. It could be like 6 seconds, real cheap, right? Non-expensive, like 6-second animation. Just make it look good, and then you could literally copy and paste the same exact animation, just with a slightly different like head sculpt for the different mech suits, right? It's pretty copy and paste. So you wouldn't have to make a brand new animation every time. It would just be kind of the same, just with a different mech suit head sculpt. You wouldn't even have to show the rest of the mech suit in the animation. Saves on more money. I'm thinking like a developer here, you know, saves on money, minimizing costs, maximizing fun. Oh yeah, none of that's gonna happen. Oh well, I just wasted my breath. That's fine. Another day, another wasted breath. Fine by me. Caffeine. I'm buying that right now, by the way. It's time. 3, 2, 1. I mean, I truly could just wait like 20 days until the next update and then get him for free with the uniform ticket. But I know next update they're going to add another character uniform that I'm going to be like, that's super sick and I want that for free. And then I'm going to want another ticket and I'll have it because I spent the crystals on Moon Knight now. That's the reasoning. And I stand by it. Blood Moon Knight. Yeah. Give me that. Sick. And we also do some bonus missions for buying that. Uniform upgrade, absolutely. Yeah, upgrade ticket immediately. Is it saying I only have one because I only need one? Because I don't have one. I thought I had like 3 of them. Where did they go? Are they safe? Let me just check on something here real quick. Wait, where am I going? Oh, bonus mission? I'll take that. Give me all that. 200 energy, thank you. 500 bam, yes. 500 of those, 50 of those, that's not bad. Use 1,000 crystals. Wasn't really planning on using 125 more. That's just an odd number, so I probably won't get that, but that's okay. We can run Multiverse Saga right now anyways and get like 50 of those. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Inventory, I'm nervous. Also, what are these? Aren't these free? Enchanted Uru chest times 10? I might as well use those today. Not sure why I haven't used those yet. I might as well use them. 3 of those, 2 of those. Yeah, we'll pop all those today. Oh, my mistake. That one's way less valuable. It's still really good, but the one that I have 3 of is the less valuable version. That just gets a uniform from Legendary, once you already got it to Legendary, to its final... Wait, Legendary? Yeah, to its final Mythic state. Whereas the one that I only have 1 of, I'm still going to use it, though, because Moon Knight's the best. Yeah, that one, you slap that one on, and it goes to Advanced, to Rare, to Heroic, to Legendary, to Mythic, all through all 5 stages, or 6 stages. Oh. Jeez, bro, that profile icon looks so good. Look at Moon Knight. Look at him. He looks so good. I'm so glad about him. I had to do it right now. I got his last uniform mythic, so it's time. Do it! Yep. No regrets. Also, we get the small added bonus of doing all the bonus missions, too. And I don't have to spend any time upgrading his uniform, because it's already maxed. Those are nice, too. Reach tier 4 with Luna? It's not gonna happen. She's not even tier 3. Reach legendary, reach rare. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Those are small fish anyways. 11 million, yeah, I'm not getting those either. Darn it. It's alright. You gotta take what you get. Not complain about what you don't get. Did I not log in yesterday? I missed 100 boost points. Dang it. That would have been double GBR rewards today, but that's all right. Oh, true. Yeah. Uniform collection. That would help out. 180 carbonadium. That's not bad. I mean, it's still super expensive to get all of them mythic, but my Venom's getting pretty close, my Cap's getting pretty close. Luna, you're gonna have to wait a couple weeks so I can get you for free, but eventually that'll be nice. 180. It's not like an equal trade, but it's a small added bonus. I would call that like a 5% bonus. Let me check the red blade stream here real quick. Okay, cool. Just making sure. Making sure I'm not neglecting anything. Okay, GBR first. I don't think I'm close enough today, unfortunately, to get Ghost Rider tier 4, but by the next MFF stream, maybe like a week from now, or a week and a half, maybe a little bit longer, I've been kind of spamming it lately. But pretty soon, within the next 2 weeks, I'll be able to get Ghost Rider tier 4, most likely within the next week. 68 out of 80 on the ripped shorts. I hope I get at least 1. Let's go. A little bit of caffeine. And ready up. No, why would they start it? You're not supposed to start with 2 people. You get reduced rewards. If you run it solo, you get even less rewards. You run it 2 people, you get like medium rewards, and then all 3 people, you get the most rewards. And it's the easiest, so I think I'm gonna leave, unless you can carry me in like 40 seconds. 5, 3, 4, and she's gonna carry me in about 40 seconds, so I'll rock with it. Not bad. Yeah, this is fast. Jeez. That's very fast. Venom, get out of there. Venom, get out of there. Venom, get out of there. Okay, he's dead. Time forced him out of there. 3, 4, 5. Three, 4, 7, 5, 6. No way, they left? I'm alone? No way, they left me. Why would they do that to me? 4, 5. Yo, wait, they left me and I'm doing this kind of damage? That's not bad. I might finish it myself. 3, 4, 5. Get him out of here. That's only first phase, unfortunately. And now it gets, like, double as hard, but... 3, 4, 7, 6. Co-op. 2. 3, 4, 5. It's not the one, man. It's not the one. That is not the right answer. We gotta try that one more time. Right when the person started it with only the 2 of us, I kinda knew that was a red flag. They were doing good damage, though. Now I'm ready. And they left. And I've been kicked. No. No, 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 I'm good, man. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. I'll leave. I'd like a new lobby. No. Those are not looking like strong teams. I'm looking for, like, I don't know, a zombie strange, maybe a couple more tier 4s in the mix. Maybe a tier 4 Jean Grey, yeah, with some support so we can rock with that. If the other player loads in, then we can play the game. But if they don't, then we're gonna get kicked out in like 15 seconds, unfortunately. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and we get kicked out. Okay, I was off by like 5 seconds because we're gonna get kicked out, right? Now, yep, there we go. There we go. I played this game too much. Please, can I get a... Actually, no, cancel, cancel, get me out of here. Yeah, no, that's another waste of time. Yeah. Tier 4 Storm. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, man, come on. That was a good team. We were gonna get carried. Why did I get kicked? Ready up immediately. That's a good team. Please don't kick me. Yeah, if I see a tier 4 Jean Grey with supports, that should play out well. That should play out well. Yeah, I think Gwenpool with supports is pretty good. Just load into the game. Please, thank you. It's been an uphill battle today trying to get a GBR run. Once I have all 25% Pierce, I'll just do it myself. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, get him out of my house. Get him off of my monitor. Let me do 5, 7, 3, 4, 6. Venom, watch out. That's going to be a lot of damage. Yep, I'm dying. Somehow living, though. 5. Get him out of here. Next phase, please. And someone dropped off. Okay, we only have 2 people left. That's unfortunate. Hopefully they're the stronger one. 5, 7, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, 36. This is going well. Grab all those. Go 5. Oh, wait. Okay, get in there. Time freeze. 19 bars. We'll be done in about 30 seconds, I think. Maybe 45. 5, 6. Immediately. Co-op. 3, 4. Wait for it. 5, 7. Done. Nice. I know I didn't do anything. I did 8%. I'm guessing 8%. How accurate is my guess? I did 6.1%. Okay. But hey, I guessed 70 faultine. I said exactly 70. And we got exactly 70 faultine. That's not a ton, unfortunately. But couple that with the 50 that I got for free earlier, that's 120. If I run zombie survival, which we got plenty of time, plan on streaming for at least another like hour and a half probably. Do like a 2.5 hour stream today. I already have the carbonadium, so let's look at the numbers. Let's run the numbers. Oh, he looks so cool, man. He looks so cool. Let me get a little like showcase team pulled up here with the new characters. Yeah, 4 will be part 1 of the update, and then 5 I usually save for part 2 of the update, or anyone we're upgrading. Now that we've upgraded you guys last time, just want to show off Moon Knight. Sick. Oh my goodness, I didn't even look at his skills yet. We got to look at Moon Knight's skills and see how they're different. Actually, I think I will do a direct comparison of his previous uniform to this one, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of changes. And I guess I don't really own the other uniform for Luna, so I won't put Luna up there. Well, maybe I will. There we go. You know what? I haven't read the patch notes. Let me read the patch notes real quick. MFF, Moon Knight, and Luna Snow patch notes. Two days ago. That's the one. I like details. Bear with me. 29th. Yep, that's today. The patch has been completed as of, yep. 2 new uniforms, Luna and Moon Knight. 2 new uniforms, Luna Snow, Mirai 2099, and 'Moon Knight Blood Moon Knight have been added. The skill effects, blah, blah, blah. The 2 new uniforms will be on sale for 50% off during the 11-year anniversary part 1. Part... Wait. Even though this is the mid-month section of the MFF 11-year anniversary, this is still only part 1? Oh, really? We're going to get a full-on... Like, in 20 days from now, we're going to get a full-on part 2? With even more anniversary rewards, maybe? No, wait. They've already given a lot, I will say. Like, I already feel satisfied. Like, my roster is looking clean these days. And I never fathomed that I would have 11 tier 4 characters, and I'm on the verge of a 12th. That's interesting. The 2 new uniforms will be on sale for 50% off during the 11-year anniversary part 1. Obviously, they have to be put on sale when they're in the game, and they only just got put into the game as of yesterday, or today, technically. And they're still calling that part 1. Enough said. I think that guarantees that we're getting a lot more anniversary stuff. I kind of figured. I'm like, dude, I'm not saying Jeff as a brand new playable character, Moon Knight, Luna Snow, new uniforms, Captain America, Venom, new uniforms, all crossing over with Rivals, like the biggest crossover in the game so far with another Marvel game. I mean, we've had like Cosmic Invasion crossover a couple months back, but we only got 2 uniforms. And technically, we've already had a Marvel Rivals mid-month small crossover with a uniform from Magic. So we actually have a lot of Marvel Rivals representation now in the game. And without Rivals, we probably wouldn't have gotten Jeff the Shark as a playable character. So what the heck is part 2 going to be? Is it still going to be crossing over with Rivals? That's my next question. Because if so, we're about to have a ton of Rivals representation in the game. And I'm not hating it, because I really like Rivals for their art style and their like character design. Like, this Moon Knight is peak, bro. Had to buy that immediately, just for the design alone. But also, I really like paying crystals for the Marvel Rivals uniforms instead of paying, you know, 15 bucks of real money to play as them in Rivals. I'd rather play as those rival looks inside MFF, so I'm getting the best of both worlds, man. I'm getting to play with the uniform that I want to play with in the game that I want to play with, and then I end up paying like basically the equivalent of, I don't know, $2 or $3 versus like $15. And I get to play with that character in a game that I care more about. Sick. Love it, man. MFF, do more of these. Do more crossovers like these. When Wolverine comes out, new uniform for Wolverine and Omega Red. Especially Omega Red. Please. And then it gives you the skill details of each character. A new uniform collection, right? Marvel Rivals themed collection with Jeff, Luna, Cap, Venom, and Moon Knight. Product information. The World Boss Mission Upgrade Pack, available through the World Boss Mission event has been upgraded. Nice. Anything free or paid for in the game, I always like to hear that it's getting upgraded. Elite gear materials have been added to both normal and upgrade rewards. And the quantity of tier 4 and other growth materials has been increased. Nice, man. I like to hear that. Okay. I think that is like paid for. That's like an upgrade pack that you would pay, I don't know, a couple bucks or $5 or $10 for, I think. But yeah, seems pretty good. Those are some short patch notes. It's literally just 2 new uniforms, a new uniform collection, which is basically nothing. New uniform collection is just right here. We already checked that out. Yeah, that's all that is. It's just a cool little rotating splash page, and then once you get all the uniforms or characters mythic, then it'll highlight them, like Jeff and Moon Knight over there. And then it looks cool, and then you might get like a small little bonus reward, but it's not anything to write home about. I mean, would it be really cool to like 100% all these and have them all like colored in and super cool looking? Yeah, but it's so expensive. Silver Samurai's looking sick with the double katana right there. It's interesting in his base model, like when he's just standing there, he just has the one sword out. But when you start doing his skills, he pulls out another sword, which is kind of cool. Custom gear, okay. Just kind of bopping around in the game, doing different stuff. This is how I normally play it. Just like, oh, just dabble in this. Dabble in that. Get a couple challenges done. Already ran GBR, so I can start running other stuff now. Like Multiverse Saga, upgrade a couple of my emblems. I don't know why, I really like upgrading emblems lately. Alright, enough of the patch notes. Let me get back on Twitch here. If I missed anything, I'm so sorry. But I assume I didn't. Yeah, we good. Ew, dry, man, dry. 8 and 8 basics, rough. I don't really need that many of those though. I need these, the emblem enhancement kits. I need so many of those. Which I did not get a lot of. Anything there? Nope. Got a couple maxed out so far at level 60, 6-star. Next one is Uncle Ben. 156 out of 250, getting close. I think that's the next one I want to take to 6-star. Yeah, plenty of those, but not enough of these. The enhancement kits are rare, and then the emblem data is pretty run-of-the-mill. Decreases additional pierce damage taken on all world boss stages by 7.5%. That's hecka good. Can I get that one? That one. Yeah, that's super good actually. And I can upgrade it a full 10 times. Straight from 29 to 39. And gives me another star. Costs a bunch of gold. But gold is something that I have. Plenty of. And that gets us to 8.85%. That's pretty dang good, man. I'm assuming that maxes out at like... Dang, that jumps to 9.3 on the next one. I'm assuming that maxes out at like a full 10%, or maybe even more, like 12. That's really good. Decreases additional pierce damage taken by 10% on all world boss stages. That's just like an added extra layer of armor on me. On all my characters. Yeah, that's a really good card actually. Or emblem. Slowly but surely I'm trying to max out all the emblems. At least all the free to acquire emblems in the game. World event, pretty sure I already participated in that. Event shop, that's the premium one. Yep. Event quest. Dimension mission, I'll run that right now, and then world boss will hop in and probably run all 5. Actually, no, I might just run one of those. One world boss, and then I might run all 5 of zombie survival. That takes a little bit longer. That'll take like 15 minutes. And I might just like sit here and watch that take place. Or maybe we'll go back and forth so it doesn't get boring. One world boss, one zombie survival, or 2 and 2. Sylvie, yeah, I'll take it. Whoops. Just 10. Just want my 4 million gold. For the most part. Oh, and Venom might be on the verge of getting another uniform upgrade. He's very close. Yep, we'll be getting that today. 10 more tokens. I believe I'm saving up for 430. 360, I'm getting close. Still got plenty of time. Yeah, as long as I can buy a tier 4 material bundle one time, that's all I really care about. Anything else on top of that is just frosting. Yeah, basically another 2 days worth of challenges, and then I got that. And I have 5.5 days to do it. Pretty much guarantees it. And that's like 200 materials too, of your choice. Unless it's all of them. Oh, that's actually so sick, it's all of them. Yeah, originally I thought you had to choose one, but it's a whole bundle. 135 Life Seed, 285 Carbonadium, 225 Faultine. I wish it was 285 Faultine and 225 Carbonadium, because you need a lot more Faultine than you do Carbonadium for every tier 4, so... Little interesting there. I just wish those numbers were reversed, but is what it is. Faultine is a lot harder to get than Carbonadium, at least nowadays for me. Dimension mission, get the free gold. Pop over here, I'll take some free gold. 3 milli? Did that not used to be 300,000, or was that half a milli? I thought that was 500,000 for free before. 3 million is not 500,000 MFF. That's nice. It's not bad, I'll take that. And that's number 1? Boss event number 1? Am I off my rocker? Because I thought 300, I thought that used to be 250. Or was it 2? I don't remember 300. 300 is nice. 300, 300, 300. Maybe the Demiurge was 100. But I thought all the other numbers were like 250. I feel like all those got a little bump. I could be making that up though. Yeah, I thought it was 50 Godstone. 150 CCF? I guess it was 150. I thought it was 1. Whatever. I'm not complaining. That's free stuff, man. More free stuff. Alright, I will re-roll because I have plenty of gold. I want Gore. Gore is stupidly easy and he gives so much rewards. Thank you. Thank you. That's real nice. First try. Didn't have to try 5 times. That feels very, very nice. Deadpool, yeah, that's fine. He'll get it done. Yeah, we'll do 2 and 2. I'll do 2 world boss runs, and then we'll go over to zombie survival, run 2 of those, and then bounce back and forth until they're both done. And then we'll spend our stuff and see where we're at on the stream. Give them a little bit of the 3, 4, 5. Keep it simple. 2. And then maybe alliance battle too. I think that's important for some challenges. 3, 4, 4, 7, 5, 6, 6. No, okay. We're gonna run around. Dodge that, and dodge that. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. 5, 6. Murk him. Big damage. Large optical blasts. Optimum prime blasts. 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's right. Run around. Hopefully don't get hit too much. Nice. Super easy, man. So easy. 3, 4, 5, 7. Big damage. Throw the 2 in there. 1 just for fun. Wait for it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Get him. Done. Ah! Works every time. Beautiful. Universal book. 7 bonus carbonadium. Add that with 52 life seed. Nice. 38 total carb, 52 life seed, a universal book, and 30 CCF. Yeah, it's just juicy numbers. Anything above 35 carb for 1 run is very kind. 10 more tokens, 30 more energy. Energy's like just never a problem. Applied benefits, future pass, another freebie. 30 TCP, not bad, it all adds up. 10k gold. Almost not even worth clicking the button, but it's free. And you gotta take the free items. Hang on a second. Before we go any further, I keep forgetting to check out Moon Knight's new skills. I'm doing that now. Oh my gosh, man, he looks so sick. I love the cape. The design on the cape is so sick. But before we get into him, I want to see where he came from. Uniforms. There we go. All right, here we go. A lot of staff hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not the coolest, but it's all right. 2. I do like that one. He throws out a lot of the moon crescents. They're very glowy. Doesn't last very long, but it looks cool. The third one I do have a problem with. They just kept that one from a previous uniform that he had. And I majorly have a problem with it because he never threw grenades in the whole first season of the show. And I don't think we're getting a season 2 of the show. Possibly ever because of Disney's relationship with Oscar Isaac. But we can hope maybe one day. But it's not looking like it anytime soon. But yeah, it's not like a bad animation. It looks cool. He does a backflip backwards and like kicks the grenades in 3 different directions. Or throws them. Just throws them in 3 different directions like Batman. Looks cool. Fire effects look good. I just have a problem with it because this uniform is specifically from Marvel Studios' Moon Knight, the TV show. Does he ever throw a grenade? Even once, let alone 3 of them? No. That's never a thing he does in this show. So this is like probably the least well-represented uniform throughout all the Disney Plus stuff. Like WandaVision, literally the best. Like when you do her animations, they literally all happen inside of the hex. And then you pull back with one of her animations and you see Vision only exists, the fake white Vision only exists inside the hex. It's actually like beautiful and it completely takes the show and it puts it into the game. I love it. And they did that with most of the uniforms, but a couple they did miss on. Like She-Hulk's I think was a little then again the show was a little so they did what they could. But this one, the show was really good and there was a lot of moves. There was a lot of moves that they didn't represent in the game. Like that main move when he uses the grappling hook and then he like reels it in and then kicks. And then the camera shifts to the other angle and then he jumps to Mr. Knight instead of being the other version. That would have been really cool to see in the game somehow. Alright, his 4th. Yeah, he just disappears almost. And then he does a bunch of slashes with a bunch of moon crescents and then reappears. But he's basically gone. He's not even on the screen. It's just all the crescents. It looks cool. It's not my favorite, but it's not as bad as the number 3 throwing grenades, when he never even did that. Like, I'm pretty sure Moon Knight throws grenades in the comics, but he did not in the show. Yeah, the 5, can't go wrong with it. Yeah. He's everywhere. Shows the moon first, and then he's everywhere. Comes down with the pole on top of you. Yeah, he fixes, yeah. See, that is something he did in the show. You know, he fixed his cuffs. He did that multiple times. But I'm just saying, instead of the 3, that was a totally, like, wasted move. Instead of kicking the nades, which he never even does, the 3rd move could have been him going and then reeling in. And then right when the kick lands, like the second his kick actually makes contact with the enemy, you can have him quick swap out for his other Moon Knight version. And then he looks like Mr. Knight. And then you do the 3rd move again. And then the second that kick lands again, he swaps back to, you know, the ceremonial Moon Knight garbs. Like, how sick would that have been? I still bought the uniform, but just because it looks good. And then that one looks pretty good too. Comes walking out with Aura. And then the team up attack. Elsa Bloodstone, Moon Knight, and Morbius. And then his tier 4. Oh yeah, I have his tier 4. The Moon! Yeah, one of my favorites because it literally summons like a moon on the map, and then it slowly goes away. And then if you stay within the vicinity of the moon as it goes away, it'll keep healing you, which is super cool. Like, as it becomes a crescent, like this spot over here doesn't heal you, but if you go over here, you still get healed. Yeah. So if you're on the side that's like fading away, it'll stop the healing, but just stay in the moon's light, and you'll be fine. Because usually it's like a Super Saiyan mode where like the aura animation is tied to their like body, but that one is like, hey, it's on the map itself, which is cool, and it's different for a lot of tier 4s. All right, now I need to see what his new stuff is. That's his old stuff from many moons ago. Sorry, I had to. Many moons ago. What do I think I am? All right, just tell me it's better. I don't need it to be perfect. I just want it to be better. 1. It's the same move. That's fine, because the one was it was good looking. Just with like different red effects now. And instead of using a staff, he uses the individual like tonfas. Yeah, it's cool. 2. Okay, that's kind of short, but that looks sick. Whirlwind of Crescents. Beyblade Crescent. What if you hold that? No? Okay. Some rare skills in the game have like a hold effect that if you press and hold it, or rapidly tap it over and over again, it'll do a different like combo. Which is not this one. 3. Oh, nice. What are those? The Onks? Yeah, his Onks. That's directly from Rivals. Great decision. Yeah, that looks fire. Oh, and that gives him like a physical buff too? I didn't even notice that. Oh yeah, because doesn't it give him a... Wait, does that affect his other abilities? Hold up. Let me see if we can do like a combo. When the Onks are out on the map, what happens to the 2? Okay, no, doesn't look any different. Because he has like an orange glow effect. I'm wondering if that like changes some of his other skills. Let me not get ahead of myself. 4. I'm already sold. You don't have to do any more. I'm done. I'm glad I bought it. Now we're going for extra credit. Oh, money! Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm covered. I'm covered and then some. We good. No notes. I got no notes. That's the answer. Let me see the fourth again. That's the yeah. Those are the fists. Fists to Conchu. The moon will haunt you. 7. Does it look any different? Wait, just make it red. Just make it red, right? Because Blood Moon Night, instead of it being white, it's red? Maybe? Just make it red. Good. They made it red. Good. You can always count on MFF for consistency, man. Make the moon red. It's not that hard. Just throw a red shade on it and then you're done. So if I did something like... Wait, hang on. That one stays the same. Oh, he looks so sick walking out in the armor. Yeah, same animation there. The team, and then they dip out. But if I did something like 7-5, what would that look like? The moon up top and the moon down below? Sick. And I appreciate that they gave him even more crescents. Yeah, dude, the 4 and the 5 are nice. And the 3. Yeah, all that is nice. Let me do the 3, 4, 5. Oh my. Let me see what the intended combo for him is. Practice combo. 3, 4, 5, it's exactly what I just did. Maybe with slightly different timing. Okay, so it's 3, delay, 4, 5. Let me try that myself. And practice. So we go 3, delay, 4, 5. Got it. 3, delay, 4, 5. Quickly. Yeah, 144 hits. And it looks sick too. I'm very pleased with Moon Knight. His kit is looking very good. At least from the animation standpoint. I don't know about damage numbers, and I'm not a PvP player of this game. Always keep that in mind. I'm saying he looks amazing from a looks standpoint and an animation standpoint, not necessarily damage numbers. But yeah, I'm glad I bought him. I bought him just for the look. His animations, cherry. Good times, man. Good times. I was hoping they were gonna change his the moon silhouette on the ground for his tier 4 to a red moon. They always think ahead. Why does he look better in MFF than he does in Rivals? I'm sorry. I hate to be a Rivals hater, and I'll probably return to that game soon, at least to test out all their new stuff that they've added over the course of the past year, because they've added a lot of like new game modes. Don't really care about the cosmetics. I'll probably check them out, but definitely game modes, and I think they even have like zombie survival and other aspects from MFF that they've not stolen, but they've copied and pasted from. Like, originally when Rivals came out, they didn't have like a gear system. They didn't have like, oh, you could go to 4 different specific parts, right, of the character and upgrade their claws or their gauntlet or their jetpack, you know, or the 4 main aspects of that character. You couldn't do that. But now I think they have a mode where you can go in and you can upgrade your character's gear up to like level 20 or 25, exactly like we have it in the game. Although we can go up to level 30 for tier 4s. Oh yeah, man. He just looks good. Let me see him one more time. Yeah. Looks good. All right, let me see how close I am to a tier 4 on Ghost Rider. Yeah, it's not going to happen today, no matter what. Well, Team Battle Arena. Timeline Battle, I don't have enough. I just purchased something. Even if I run all 5 Team Battle Arena and Otherworld Battle, I still wouldn't have enough Faultine. The Zombie Survival, however, that would give me 300 Faultine. So that goes from 560 to 860, and I would still need another like 300 or 250 after that. But we're gonna get really close to tier 4 in Ghost Rider today. Unless the stars align for us, I don't think it's gonna happen. But if for some reason, if I get enough tier 4 mats, I will do it right now. Alliance battle. Yeah, it's the final quest of the day, and then we get 380 tokens. And then if I do all 5 again tomorrow, that does put me at 430, and that's exactly how much I need for that tier 4 bundle, which I think would give me enough Faultine to get tier 4 Ghost Rider. Actually, jeez, man, another tier 4 already. I feel like it's too soon. And Ghost Rider of all people too. I think he has a cool one. Actually, let me peek it, just to know what I'm investing in. Another amazing part of MFF, you can check out all the stuff before you buy it. It's like, oh, what if I don't really want Ghost Rider tier 4 because he sucks or his animation is lame? Well, go preview him, go test him out before you buy. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, the fire on the ground, the fire on him. Does it even put extra fire on his? No, I guess it doesn't. But it goes with his aesthetic. Like, his head is already on fire, his weapon is already on fire. It just adds fire to the rest of his body and the ground, which looks cool. And that fire effect looks good too. And I think either way, he runs and leaves like fire steps. Yeah, with or without it. It's a good tier 4 though. It's just like a fire effect, but they always make it look as unique as they can. There's almost a little bit of like cosmic effect underneath that's like hidden. There's like a hidden layer of like cosmic fire underneath, which is kind of sick. But it's very subtle. It's like a small amount of like purple underneath. Then again, I'm a nerd. Wait, hang on. What does that look like when we combine it with the tier 3? Or actually the 5? Nice, when he rides the spider and then he's fully in flames. Yeah, looks good. And then tier 4 combined with 6? Tier 3? Yeah. Yeah, that looks so sick, man. And then the chains on the screen. Yeah. Break the chains. Break the fire chains. Yeah, plus he's wearing like medieval armor. It can't really get any cooler than Ghost Rider in medieval armor. Fully Super Saiyan out. Riding an infernal spider with chains on the screen. It's so metal. It almost hurts. Alright, enough of that. Alliance battle, let's run it. And then after that, we'll run at least 2 or 3 zombie survival. And then we'll see where we're at. Wouldn't mind upgrading a couple more characters just for fun, though. Other than Ghost Rider. Tier 4s are kind of my priority these days, but Tier 3s are still very necessary in the game. If I ever want Tier 4 Thanos, I gotta get him to Tier 3 eventually. But now we've done that. In fact, all the main MCU villains I have covered now. As of the last stream, we tier 3'd Ultron and Thanos, and then the previous one to that, we tier 3'd Doctor Doom and Okoye. She's not a villain, but I now have Doom, Ultron, Thanos. Those are kind of the three main MCU villains. I guess Loki too, if you count Loki. Loki's been tier 3, but I'm actually slowly getting Loki up to tier 4 as well. After Ghost Rider, Loki will be the next tier 4, and then after Loki, it will be Cap. And then after Cap, I have no clue. We'll just see where the game takes us. I don't know, maybe Bullseye? I love Bullseye so much. Not as a person, he's a terrible person, but his power set is so sick, man. Just the ricochet, the double, the triple, the quadruple ricochet. Ricocheted off 4 different items just to still hit its target. Crazy. Sure. Run it. Oh, let's go. Will do, Solar. Hang on. You know what? While that's running, I don't technically need to be in the game. I could be on OBS watching it. I always forget that when I'm running content like this and it's auto-playing content, I can minimize out to OBS and then like look at stuff and be a professional streamer. Not really, just like act like a professional streamer. Solar, okay, so you gotta work? No worries, Solar. Let me drop that code for you. I think I already copied it. Or not. Right after I'm done with this alliance battle, I'll copy it. ABC, I wonder if double streams count for streaks. Oh, they do? 7 streams left? Let's go, ABC. Good thing I've been streaming more often. Or sometimes doing a double stream in a day. We did Daredevil episode 7 earlier. Now we're doing more MFF now. It's a good time. I figured I would have to watch... Originally I was thinking MFF first, and then Daredevil like later in the night, because shows are funner at night, or in the evening, at least for me. And that alliance battle is done. But I was thinking to myself, if I'm playing MFF, a game where I own Daredevil in his show-accurate uniform, I'm gonna immediately want to go watch the brand new episode the second I start playing the game. So let me watch the episode first, early in the day, and then play the game later. And I really need them to add his black and red suit, man. I know it's only been a year since they gave him his last uniform, but Daredevil's a popular character, and like the black and red is fire. So put it in the game. And then he'll look even closer to Moon Knight. They'll both be black and red. Delicious. Red is not my favorite color, but when it's black and red, it hits different. Blue is cool, but black and blue, it's like the cooler Daniel. Black and red, black and blue, black and yellow, that's Bumblebee. Black and orange is even pretty cool. It's cooler than just regular orange. Black and green, Ken Block, you know, Monster Energy. All right, zombie survival time. Oh, actually, let me post my thing. By the way, Solar, thank you so much for that. That will help my progress tremendously. Here it is. Redirect the banner link. Yeah. Yeah, just type that in. MFF, all capitals, 11, Z, F, 8, N, G. There we go, Solar. You have my code now. Thank you so much. Let me know if you have a code as well, Solar, and I will put yours in. think that's how it works, right? Claim, nice. 2 points already. 25 carbonadium for free right there? No shot. Incomplete, incomplete. What are these? Have friends check in 14 times. Can't really control that. You check in when you want to, Solar, but I think you check in like every day. Yo, ABCP. Hey, Rocky, do you think I hit 100,000 points first or 100 stream streak first? You'd have to tell me how many channel points you're at currently right now, because I know you're only like 7 streams away. So if you're at like 90K, I would say you'll hit the stream streak first. But if you're at like 95, 96K, or 97K, you're definitely hitting that first. Because raid outs are 250. You're here like all the time. Let me do some quick head math. Yeah, if you're at anywhere around 95K, you'll hit that one first. But any lower than 93K, no. That deserves pineapple. Grapes and pineapples. Grapes and pineapple. I guess you don't call multiple pineapples pineapples. It's still just pineapple. Unless you're like, hey, how many pineapples would you like to purchase? But if it's all cut up, like there could be 30 pineapples worth of cut up pineapple, and you wouldn't say that there's more pineapples there, right? We're asking the deep questions. Like if you see 4 pineapples in front of you, they're not cut up, that's 4 pineapples, plural. But if you take all 4 of those pineapples, you dice it up, and you just put it in like a giant bin of cut up pineapples, or sorry, of cut up pineapple, then it turns into singular somehow. I feel stupid, but also hella smart right now. You ever felt so dumb, but also like transcendently genius at the same time? That's like my constant state of being. I'm like, yes, yes. And then at the same time, I'm like, somehow I trip. I trip ascending. There's nothing in the air to trip on. But if I tried to ascend more than 2 feet, I would somehow trip on the air. Ascension failed. Cool, I'll add when I'm home in like 30 minutes. No worries, Solar. Sounds good, dude. If I'm still live in 30 minutes, it'll be like morning for Solar. But Solar, I think morning is your bedtime, right? Because you just got off work. A veteran agent. You could have started on January 1st of this year, and as long as you reach level 70 with your shield level, you'd still be considered a veteran agent. Wow. Veteran should be like 5 years or older. 5 years or more in the game. Total mission points, 2 points. Reach 30 points, that would be nice. 50 at M. We'll see if it happens. That's friend stuff, okay. Hang on. Have friends clear world boss legend 7 times. I know Solar can run that sucker 5 times in a day, right? So you are literally banned. Sorry, I hit that one hard. You're banned. It's like you're banned, but also on top of that, you're banned. Deny. Wait. Yeah, you're banned. Congratulations on getting banned. Banned. Gotta hit it one more time. I mean, I will say, I'm sure my overall is way over 100,000. Like your total accrued channel points over 100,000? Absolutely. But like, how many do you have right now in real time? Have friends check in 7 times total? That's 1 week. Resets it. Oh, resets in 12 hours. Hang on. And that's still part of the daily missions, or is that training missions? Daily missions reset every day. Duh, that's why they're called daily. Training missions, I think, are just stagnant. They just stay there. Invite friends successfully 1 time. I think I've done that by sending Solar my code, so... How much is that? Tier 4 Training Center Material Bundle? Wait, plus 40 points? I'm over here like, wait. Solar logs in 1 time and then I unlock the ability to pay 40 points for this item? Nah, I'm pretty sure I get both. Oh, yeah. This anniversary is good, man. It's not like the best all in 1 week. It's like, hey, what if we took what we normally gave you in 1 anniversary and we sprawled it across a whole month, and we just kind of like drip fed you the rewards throughout the whole month, but by the end of the month it ends up being like 20 or 30% even more than last year. Yeah, down for that. And then this stuff at the bottom is just going to be a bonus point reward bonus on top of all this other stuff that's just a bonus anyways. We love you, Netmarble. Just keep going in the right direction. We love you. This is how you cook with seasonings. Well, I guess I'm getting that then. I tip my hat to you, Solar. One legend to another. Odin's Blessing chest? I'll probably get that one too. My question is, how long does this run for? Is this a full week or is this 2 weeks? Because if this is 7 days and you miss 1 login, Solar, then I missed this. Just kidding. I'm teasing. Just have fun. But like, that is not difficult. Is it saying have 10 different friends all clear World Boss Legends 7 times? Because this seems to me like... Yeah, premium card is nice, man. Plus 40 points? Have friends check in 14 times total, 14 times. That makes it seem like they're running this event for 2 weeks. But if it's only 1 week, then you'd have to have at least 2 friends on your list. But you can have up to 10, so like if you had 10 friends in the game that gave you their code and you put all 10 in, dude, you'd be running up the checks on these challenges in like 2 or 3 days. They'd all be done. It's a lot of extra rewards here. If you get all of them, that's 70, 100, 140 extra points. And that gets you that. And then that. Free CTP. Jeez. And that. A +4 sword. Which I don't really care about, but I'll take it. And I'll equip it. It's free. 4-star artifact selector. That's really good. What did I say? 140 points? Okay, that would only get you that. And then you'd have to make sure you're doing your own like daily mission stuff every day as well to get other points. But the maximum is 200. A legendary to mythic emblem chest, guaranteeing at least 1. Oh, that's probably going to be a premium emblem too. Not one of the ones that you can acquire for free. It's one of the ones from the box or from the chest. I don't think I've ever gotten a 200-point reward in any anniversary for MFF for as long as they've done this bonus point reward thing, which I think has been at least 3 or 4 years now that they've done this. But I don't think I've ever maxed it out completely. Maybe this will be the first time, but we'll see what happens. I'll just be grateful for whatever I get, because I've already gotten a lot, man. 20 Faltine. Yeah, I'd like that. Participate in Alliance Battle. Oh, man. Alliance Battle Legend or Infinite Challenge one time. Normally, I don't like doing Alliance Battle Legend, but... I think I have a challenge that wants me to do that anyways. Participate in Team Battle Arena one time. 15 life seed is not that much. I've been getting a ton of life seed, to be honest. I would be doing it more for the 2 mission points. Coming up on the 2-hour mark. In about 10 minutes, we'll hit the 2-hour mark on the stream. I want to wrap up by the 2.5-hour mark. Hey, let's make our time count. Let's run it. Let's see if we can get everything done. Was that Team Battle Arena? True. It didn't say all 5, so if we have time later, I'll run all 5, or the other 4, but at least right now, I'm running 1. Just to proc the challenge. And then I'll run Alliance Battle Legend mode. And then all 3 of my daily bonus point challenges are done, and we'll grab those. That was quick. Best out of 5. That's round 1. I don't know. I might just let these run. Team Battle Arena is not very long. Like all 5 runs takes like 5 minutes. On average, I think it's like, yeah, especially when you have skip battle scene on, it skips a lot of the animations. That is a quick 20 tokens. Technically, I need to run Team Battle Arena more because it's super quick and these tokens are really valuable, actually. I gotta make Team Battle Arena like a daily run. Hate me if you want. I'm gonna run the other 4 right now. It'll take like 3.5 minutes. Maximize the reward output. But mainly this whole stream was dedicated for one thing. I wanted to buy Moon Knight's new uniform and immediately get it to Mythic. And we've done both of those things, so I'm happy. This is all just extra credit. My Twitch won't let me claim the 60 drop. And it's annoying me so badly. Currently I'm at 80k, but I get 400 points an hour because of sub bonus and 450 per stream. Dang, that does add up. Gonna do the math real quick. Sounds good, ABC. Take your time. You have 14 minutes. Just kidding. I'll probably end the stream at like exactly the 2-hour and 20-minute mark. Just because I got a couple more things to do tonight. And we've already streamed once, technically. And as we get closer and closer to summer, this will be the new format for summertime. We'll have like a normal format for most of the year for streaming, and then the 4.5 months, unfortunately, that we suffer from during the summertime. I'll be doing like a morning stream and an afternoon stream, but breaking them up so I can have like an hour to an hour and a half in between where I can run the AC unit and cool this room down. So 2 shorter streams instead of 1 longer, like 6-hour stream. I want to watch it. Let me watch it. Thank you. Currently, I'm at 80k. No, yeah, you're definitely hitting, well, 7 more streams. Depends on how long I stream. If I do like an 8-hour stream, then technically you only get 1 stream streak, but you would get a lot of points in that time if you were here a lot. Then again, to be here for 8 hours straight is ridiculous, and only do that if you want to. Or keep your phone open or something. Accruing points. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't been running Team Battle. Team Battle Arena gets you a lot of tokens. And those tokens can be used to purchase tier 4 materials of your choice. Yeah, ABC, you're definitely hitting the 100 stream streak before you're hitting 100k. Unless you don't spend a single channel point. That would help the channel points go faster and catch up to the streak. No! It's not that long anyways, I want to see it. Anyways. Alright, all 5 Team Battle Arenas are run for the day. You can only run it 5 times a day unless you refill entry, which I'm pretty sure costs 60 crystals, which used to cost more. I think over time they've decreased that, which is awesome because normally things get more expensive. I think that used to cost 100 per day. That might have been 100 for everything refilled throughout the whole game, though. I think 60 is just for these per day. It's not really worth it. But it's not like a super bad ripoff either. Arena shop, let me check. Faultine, 300. Yeah, honestly, I need to save up. Only costs 1,300. I'm only about 500 points away, or 470. And then I can get a whole nother... If I played enough, I would have been able to get that today. Yeah, I don't think there's any, like, pass. I think that's for Otherworld Battle. Yeah, there we go. Otherworld Shop. 4,000. Oh, no. Never mind. I'm looking at the tier 3 mats. I'm like, 4,000. I could probably buy one right now if I run all 5. But no. We need 7k to pick up 300 Faultine. And I have 3,600 right now. If I ran all 5, I could probably get up to like 4k. Yeah, not close enough. Next order of business. Am I blind? Where's Alliance Battle? Thank you. Alliance Battle. Alliance Battle. Did it say Legend? Oh, true. You gotta go normal, extreme, then Legend. It did say either Alliance Battle Legend or... Yeah, that's normal. That's extreme. And then you got Surtur, yeah. Available in 2 days. Oh, that's right. That's only available on the weekends, isn't it? I think Infinite Challenge is only Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And the rest of the week is not playable. That would explain it. Actually, no. Just Saturday, Sunday? Because 12 hours. That would be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, it'd be Saturday. Saturday and Sunday only. Wow. My weekly score. Yeah, I did participate last time, I think. So hopefully I get a small bonus. Well, that's a shame. I'm going to miss out on 2 bonus points, I guess. But... really? Is it the only way? Battle through extreme and then get to legend? Did it say extreme or did it say legend? All right. Nope. Never mind. Wait, it limits me to just these characters? Extreme mode requirements? What? I don't have any of these characters built up. Other than Magneto a little bit, but I don't even have his new uniform. I don't even think I have a uniform for him at all. Yeah, with that team, I wouldn't even win. I'd straight up lose. I don't have any of my characters. I can't even play that. I mean, I could give it a college try with Magneto, Omega Red, and Silver Samurai. But they're not even tier 3 or even close to level 70. Way underpowered. No, that would not be a good time. Let me just preemptively start farming other items. Let me focus on what I can do, not what I can't do, so I don't waste so much time. Let's go zombie survival challenges. We have 2.5 more days to complete the full wheel. 250, that's at least 200. Yeah, I'll be able to buy something in the store. And it's not on cooldown. Good. Faultine 300. I could buy that right now. Just got to run this mode like 3 times. Each run takes a full 2 minutes, so 3 runs will take 6 minutes. And then that'll put us close to our stream end time. Let's go. I haven't fully built out Moon Knight yet, so let me stick with my guns here. Wolverine Venom. Deadpool, Moon Knight, Daredevil. That's a sick looking team, man. Yeah, we'll run it 3 times in a row. We gotta run it a total of 5 times, but I'll run it 3 times right now. Go back to World Boss, run that 1 or 2 more times, then we'll come back to Zombie Survival, run another 2, and then that'll take us to the end of the stream. Put that on 5 minutes so it doesn't bother me as much. I want to see the battle. Not the Deadpool screensaver. What is this? Alright, we might have to check this out. In fact, while this is running in the background, let me do some multitasking. Actually, it's probably like 8 seconds long anyways, so... Let me click on it, see how long it is. I just got a YouTube notification. It's 41 seconds. Gonna watch this here real quick. 11 years of heroes. Oh, sick. It's like a montage of all their animations and cutscenes from over the years. And sneak peeks, crossovers. True, with Cosmic Invasion and Rivals now. Crossing over. I hope we get more crossovers in the future. Updates. Cyclops, Storm, X-Men. Alright. It was a nice little thank you video. I think that is their second, possibly their third little video that they've come out with. Just saying like, hey, thank you for sticking with us for 11 years and thanks for playing the game and look at what we've done. We've done so much. So many characters. So many crossovers. Well, a couple. So many characters, so many uniforms. So much free content. Every update free. Just like No Man's Sky. Except No Man's Sky doesn't have microtransactions. This is a mobile game, so we got plenty of those. You want to spend $100? You can do that. You want to buy a $10 pack, $20 pack, $50 pack, $100 pack? It's in there. No Man's Sky? Can't even spend any more money. I'm already trying to brainstorm what the next No Man's Sky update could be. And we just got another one. We just got Pokemon infused into No Man's Sky, which is so silly. And it's so much fun. I mean, not that I've played it yet, but just the concept of it is so awesome. Like, clearly Sean Murray loves Star Wars and Pokemon. Because it's like the Jark from Star Wars mixed with Pokemon. And the native No Man's Sky, like random aliens and creatures. It's awesome. And you play it on a hollow table with your friends. Alright, I believe that is 2 of 3. We got one more, 2 more minutes. Sorry if this is a little boring. This is how like 70% of the game's content is played. You just kind of run it, toss your phone on a soft surface, and then you leave the room. And then you come back 10 minutes later and you're like, oh, free stuff, let's go. And then you click claim free stuff. And then you use that free stuff to upgrade characters. Rinse and repeat. Little fruit break. Grapes and pineapple. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's an invisible grape. Forgot it's green. $15 seconds. I think after this round I'll have enough points to get the Faultine. But I do want all my tokens. And there we go. Acquire all. That puts us up to 310. Is that enough? No, it is not enough. We must run it at least one more time. Yeah, one more time will get us 20 more, and then we'll be at 450, and we'll be able to get the Faultine. Before I do that, I know I'm going to forget to do this, so let me not. Oh? The developer... Find the special reward in the note. Oh, yeah, man. Out of nowhere? While I'm streaming. Yeah, man. I love this game. It's always nice to me. Yeah. Looking at that right now, man. Oh my goodness. Really? You want to give me a 6-star Odin's Blessing, and you want to give me 100 of each tier 4 mat? Okay. Okay. You could say those things to me. That's nice. But also, I want to read it. Where's the information? Information. Wait. Wait. Let me go here, because I did one of these challenges, and then we read in the dev note, and then the dev note is our finale for the day. That came out of nowhere. Claim 15 life seed and 2 more mission points. Not bad, man. Not bad at all. Just excited for more free stuff. I love free stuff so much. Ready? Really? Nice. 50 more points for the future pass. Let's go. Did all the event quest stuff for today. Let's go. In 7 days, we'll get the proc on all of our crystals. So at the bare minimum, 37 times 60, bruh. Let me get my calculator. Yeah, even if I don't log in again for another 6 days, which I will at least log in like 3 or 4 times. If not, all 6. 37 times 60. 60 is the minimum. So I'm just going based off the minimum. 37 times 60. How much is that? 2220, bro. 2,220. And you know I'm logging in again tomorrow, so I'm getting another 2. And then the next day, another 2 tickets. And then that bonus 100 as well. I think literally in 2 more days. Yeah. Not tomorrow, but the next day I'll get that other 100 bonus crystals. That'll put me up to at least 2,500. And then when they finally proc all the crystal cards, at bare minimum, currently I'm already getting 2,200. Now let's see if we get the maximum on every single one. Let's do 37 times 100. Never mind, you just add the zeros. Let me not be a moron. 37 times 100 would be 3,700. Oh wow. Times 100. Not that I'm second guessing myself. I just want to see it. 3,700 is nice, man. That's at least 3 free uniforms. Or, actually, since I'm pretty much done spending crystals, Moon Knight was my final crystal purchase for a while, because Luna I will use the ticket for, and if there's another really cool uniform in the next part of the update for some reason, I do have another ticket for that one. But 2,500 crystals plus... We'll call it 3K. We'll meet in the middle and call it 3K. I think I'm getting another Epic Quest Deluxe pack. So, Psylocke and Strife, you might just be getting added to the roster. More X-Men characters, man. Okay, before I forget, and I will forget... Let me get the dev note. Where'd the dev note go? Is it safe? Is it okay? Where did it go? I would like to read it. Admin gift? Oh, yeah. Yeah, those were from doing the challenges, I think. Alliance battle, yeah. Let me get all that. Bios, I need as much bios as I can get my hands on. Always do universal. Yeah, we're not getting 10,000 crystals like we did last year. But coupled the amount of crystals that we are getting, which is close to 4K, with all the other stuff. Like, I already basically got a tier 4 for free. And another, like, I pretty much got 2 free tier 4s, honestly, out of this anniversary. And then a bunch of other stuff. Like 2 free tier 4s, 2 or 3 free tier 3s, and then just a bunch of other stuff. Send all, acquire all. Totally forgot to do that. Let me get some more energy. Not that I need more energy, but we always need it. $38,200 energy is crazy. Maybe one day I'll make it down to 0. Not that I have high hopes, but another quick little thing we can do before we wrap up and before I find the dev notes is I can search for this. Probably won't find anything, but we got 3 runs, 3 chances. Do it. Nothing. Unfortunate. But that's okay. Did it with the wrong team. Oh well. Also, just to get another challenge done. It's kind of a silly challenge, but bear with me. Let me just run these real quick. This will do not only a challenge for me, but then it'll give me just enough to get Venom's uniform to the next stage. And also 20 extra bios. It all adds up. That should be enough. Venom's uniform? No? That's fine. I'll use an upgrade chip. There's my challenge in the achievement section. Literally just for my OCD. Eventually I want to get all these done, but... Ooh, Team Battle Arena, win 25 times. 21 out of 25. Maybe one more day, then I'll get that. That's not bad. Team Battle Arena, participate 25 times. Nice, I'll get both of those done tomorrow if I play Team Battle Arena. Not bad. Anything else? Wow, 5 clear tickets, yay. Let me do just a couple of gold gambles, just to say that I did it. Just because I really like maxing out these slots. Hang on, Okoye just got to tier 3 recently, and I feel like none of her slots are amplified. We're shooting for 4. I'm just gonna try one time on all of her rows. 4, nice. Shooting for 4 on all of them. But as long as we get 3, I'll be pleased. I just want to spend a little bit of gold. I get a lot of gold in, but I'm not spending a lot of gold out. 4 again, nice. Exactly what I wanted. 4, 4. Can I get 4 again? Nice, 4. Already locked in. I'm pleased. And then, I don't know, can we get 4 again? That would be, what, 16 out of 20 slots? Already done for Okoye? 3. 3, go up to 3. Ooh, only got 2 on that one? I got plenty of gold. Let me try one more time. 4, nice. That's what I wanted. Good. And that is 16 out of 20 slots already amplified for Okoye. Technically, we don't see any benefit of that unless I put Urus in the amplified slots, obviously. But I do like to amplify my slots before I start setting my Uru, because then you can see what you're missing and what you're not missing a lot clearer and a lot more upfront. I don't know. Red Goblin's pretty cool, man. Clearly, I think so, because I already have all 20 of his slots amplified. All right. What about Phil Coulson? Phil's hecka cool. Clearly, I think so, because I got all 20 out of 20. What about Thanoso? No love for Thanoso. Okay. Can we turn 3 into 4 here? I'm just going to try once. One on this one and then one on the bottom one. Nice. Already an upgrade. 3 went to 4. 5? No. 5 is pretty damn rare. But it feels really good when you get it. Alright, 1 try here. And then I got to dig up that dev note, wherever it is, and then we got to read it. 3, not bad. 4, even better. Yeah, keeping that. Now Thanos has 5, 4, 4, 4. What is that? 17? 17 out of 20 slots, amplified. Not terrible. Maybe a little bit of love for Ultron. What am I at? 380 million? Got plenty of money. I don't know. Let's get a little greedy. Let's try 3 times on just the top one. See if we can move it from 4 to 5 and lock in the 5 slots. Not on the first attempt. Nice. Second attempt. Not bad. Let's go, Ultron. All 5 up front now. That feels good. And then, yeah, last but not least, character advancement available? Are they really? Who do I have ready to go? Oh, a lot of people technically. Not sure. I really like US Agent. I mean, not from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series, he sucked. But then from Thunderbolts made me love him. Added. Let's go, Solar. Thank you so much, bro. I wonder if today counts as a login. Wonder if I should check that banner link again. I think for the time being, I'm gonna go ahead and I barely have enough by like 40 to get a character to tier 3 right now. I could choose US Agent or Punisher or Rogue, but I don't think I'm gonna choose any of them today. We will go upgrade list today. Technically, the new Moon Knight uniform and mythicking it, I'll count that as the main upgrade for today. But I do want to save up my tier 3 mats. 1,000 is just not enough. I'll save up until I have another like 2 or 3k, and then we'll do another like 2 or 3 tier 3s all in one exciting stream. Especially now that they allow you to accrue like 50 books instead of only 10, so you can only tier 3 one character at a time. That's so nice, MFF. Thank you. From 10 to 50? That's so generous. So now I can save up 50 combat books, and then in one stream, if I have enough tier 3 mats, I can tier 3 5 different combat characters. So Punisher and US Agent are both combat. Normally, you would have to pick, in one day, you could only get one of them tier 3, and then you would have to wait at least another couple days to get the books back, because they would cap at 10. But now you want to save up 50 books, get Punisher, US Agent, Shang-Chi, White Tiger all in the same day. You can do that now, which is so nice. That's actually one of the biggest upgrades we've had in recent MFF history. Because normally MFF is like, oh, instead of 10 books, you can accrue 15 now. It's like, well, that doesn't really help a ton. 20 would mean that we could do 2 of the same type in one day, and that would be really nice. But 50 just seems like they love us. And I like that, man. That feels good. Feels good to be loved, especially in the mobile game atmosphere. Also in recent news, I did get Jeff from 66 up to 68 off stream, just by upgrading and having some fun. I could get Jeff to level 70 right now. I've actually already unlocked his potential. I just need bios. And I need so many bios. But you know what? Since I used a mythic ticket on Moon Knight, I don't really need Moon Knight bios. And we can guarantee that he's not getting a uniform for at least the next, I don't know, 6 months to a year, because he just got one today. So I'm about to take him from 630 bios down to like 250. Just because I always like having at least a quarter of 1,000 in reserve for each character. Unless they're a character I truly do not care about at all. I just like stacking up my bios. Sorry, Moon Knight, this feels bad, but I'm gonna take you down to 250. You just don't need them. The bios are used to rank up a character to tier 2, pretty much. And then uniform upgrades. And those are pretty much the only 2 reasons you need them. So we'll do that to Moon Knight. Venom, I don't need 930. I'll keep him for now because I don't have Venom's uniform mythic yet, but he's getting close. Iron Man 550. Red Guardian. I don't need 500 of you. 400. Hella, I don't need 490. 400. Bro, Hogun? Sorry, Hogun. Love you, bro. But, like, 300. Yeah, use all of Hogun. Hogun's definitely a character in the game, though. No love for Hogun. But I'll take the 60 crystals for getting Jeff to 70. Jeff, congratulations. You're now ready to go to tier 3. Almost, after I get all your gear to plus 25, which will cost a lot. And I'm not going to do it right now. But congrats, Jeff, on making it to level 70. Anyways, for the finale of our stream, I gotta somehow unearth the dev note. And it was in the game as a banner pop-up. Is it right here? That's a little like 41-second video that I watched. I just watched it on my phone. It was kind of cool. Nothing to write home about, though. Events. Update news. Patch details. It's almost like it didn't mean to pop up. Maybe. Because shouldn't it be one of these new characters? No. Oh, hang on. 11-year anniversary special pass. Yeah, I really need to work on this. Before I go, I might... Timeline battle. All those are mad easy. Hang on, give me a second. We're doing all 3 of these real quick. And then while I run these 3, I'm going to start pulling up the dev note on my phone. Because if I can't find it in the game, at least I'll do it on my phone. Combine all. Let's do like 20. Grab the 2 stars, do another like 20. Just pepper it in there. Done. Grab that. Timeline battle. Let's go. Combine. Nice. Get that done. Level 3, what does that give me? Odin's Blessing? I'll take that. It's not bad. A GBR, I have no boost points, Solar. I'm not gonna get anything from it, but I'm gonna run it. Because you're hella cool, Solar. And I haven't gotten a GBR invite in ages. Ages, I tell you. Yeah, Moon Knight, because he looks like a boss. But I'm not sure fully how to play him yet, so I'm gonna go Wolverine, because I do know how to play Wolverine. Unfortunately, I've got no boost points. So I'm getting 1 reward from this. I mean, I'll take like 25 Faultine, but for a whole GBR run, I'm trying to get like 70. Hey, honestly, 25 Faultine, I'll take what I can get. Puts us 1 step closer to Ghost Rider tier 4. And I wasn't expecting those extra like 300 tier 4 mats from the dev note. And I gotta see what they're planning for the future. Because usually the dev note teaches us what's gonna happen in the next like 3 to 4 months, or 6 months, usually of the game. Put my mouse on the co-op button, there we go. Co-op. Oh, I'm lagging. 3, 7, 7. Oh, sick. Phase 1's already done. You see how much I carry now, Solar? Let's see how much raw damage that I do to the to the enemy. Jeez. Raw damage got me. Did you see how much critical damage I do to the enemy's solar? How I bypass all of his armor and I just say things right to his face. You stupid nerd. You low-level coward. You simpleton. 18 faultine. It's almost disrespectful, but it's not. It's not respectful, but it's not disrespectful. 99.1% solar. You just hijack the stream with your aura. Yo, who's that guy? Yo, who's carrying you right now, Rocky? You're trash. You did 0.1% damage. Who's Solar Wolf? God, he's cool. Bet you he's handsome too. Guarantee he's got a 7-pack. And I've seen it too. Solar does have a 7-pack from The Simpsons. 6 and then 1 just centered right on top. The Homer Simpson 7-pack. They thought it was a myth. But Solar's got it IRL. Solar, thank you so much for the carry, bro. Was the utter power levels of a mastermind. That's Megamind right there. Megamind would be sitting on the crapper. That's toilet in French. Crapper. Yeah. Megamind would be sitting on the crapper, playing MFF, still carrying, and GBR all live long day. You got me with that, Zoller. You know, could have been faster. Kind of a weak run. I've had better days. But you know, it worked. Whatever works. You humble man. Was mid taking a crap was crazy. Yeah. Yeah, just had to slam the door on Dormammu with my left cheek. I wasn't even playing MFF with my hands, you know. I was actually mid-wipe. Sorry. Let me not do too much. Let me rein it in. Not that it's raining, but let me rein it in. Yo, is that a V-Bad? Just kidding. Yo, is that skill V-Bad? Yo, my left cheek is getting excited. V-Pad. Sorry. Where is my mind at right now? Mid-gutter. Call that a gutter ball. Did you read the dev note? No, Solar. Where did it go? Solar, is it accessible in the game? Is there a button I could press? I thought it was that, but it's not. And it's not up here on the announcements. Normally it's like one of these, one of the panels. But it's not. It's like it's here, but it's not. Unless you go here. Redirect a banner link, and then you can access it from the banner link. Oh my goodness. Is that you, Solar? Troll Sonek? I'm assuming that's gotta be you, Solar. Maybe? It's got SO in there. It's gotta be. It's the only thing that makes sense. Also, do I have to... It hasn't been long since your friend finished their training. Try another friend. Send cheer. Oh, okay. Cool. It just gives me that new tag. I don't like it. Oh my goodness. Solar, I love you. Not because you get me free items, because you exist. Free items is nice too, but you know, it's just an add-on. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Thank you, Solar. You just got me so much stuff in the game. That's a lot of stuff already. And that goes straight to inbox? Yeah, it does. Let me get another Odin's Blessing. Let me get 50 Avengers tokens. Nice. I'll use those right now. No way. Look, if I can do it right now, I will do it right now. If I can do it right now, I'm doing it right now. If I can get Ghost Rider tier 4 right now, I'm getting Ghost Rider tier 4 right now. Sooner rather than later is better. Enhance. Enhance that like 3 times right now. Nice. Got the next like big token. And then do that a whole nother time. Talk to me nice. I'm sorry, did that just fail? That feels bad, but at least we guaranteed 2 level ups on that. From 2 to level 4 on Avengers Part 1. Ease what it is. Also, I'm double checking this real quick. Hang on. Back out here to OBS. One sec. Wait, you're on PC. Just go to forums. How do I access that in the game? In the game, though. Then on news, scroll down, and you'll see dev team letter. Sick. Okay, cool. Cool. Trollsonek is my first MFF account. It's like 10 years old. Dang. It's almost as old as me. Mentally. Almost. Damn near. Ghost Rider. Yes, we actually have it. We have enough. We're at 835. We need less than 300. And I can acquire 300 right now. And I'm doing so. Ghost Rider is tier 4 right now. Literally after one more match. Pretty sure I only have to run that 2 more times to finish all the challenges and get enough tokens. Let me run Zombie Survival 2 more times. And then we're getting Ghost Rider tier 4. I was not expecting it today. But hey, I'll get it as soon as I can access it. Because the quicker you do upgrades, the quicker it can benefit your account. And then right after these 2 runs right here, checking out the dev note. Turned into a little bit of a longer stream. I was trying to end at 2.5 hours, but we'll go for the 2 hour, 45-minute mark. Another 7 minutes. Probably like 20 minutes though. Whoops. While that's running in the background, I can be on OBS. Yeah. I'm trying to beat this account a little bit. First time we need to actually do World Boss Legend. Don't even have 5 clears on that account. Well, what? Really? Dang. So you did it just for me. Wait, you have 2 accounts, Solar? That's interesting. That's cool, Solar, that you have 2 different accounts. That's neat. Because, you know, if you wanted me to, like, add you on that other account, then, you know. And if you plan on, like, playing each day and logging in on each day, you know, and you were already, like, planning on that, on doing that for both accounts, you know. I have 4! But I don't use them. They were made for this kind of purpose, just for the extra, like, logins. I won't tell if you don't tell. Ooh, whoops. I mean, future me. Edit this part out later. Just this 30-second block right here. Just clip that. Just take that out. MFF will never know. Well, other accounts I wanted to grind on them and then sell, but that's a lot of effort for someone as lazy as me. So you're not lazy. If you're lazy, what am I? Think about that, Soul. If you're lazy, what am I? It's hurtful. Just kidding. Also, I'm excited. So don't say anything about the dev note, even if it's bad. I wanna figure it out myself. A dev note after all this goodness in the game? I think this is yeah, this is round number 2. We got another minute. One more minute. Then we acquire our final tier 4. Dev notes are mid AF, bro. Spoilers. What did I just say? Just kidding. Bro, now I'm going in with mid AF expectations. I was trying to go in with peak expectations. Just kidding. Actually, you'd probably save me. They didn't say crap in them? They never do, bro. Over the course of the next 6 months, we plan to expand the game's funness. We plan on making fun more accessible in the game. And on top of that, we plan on inserting more fun into the brains of the players who play our game. Right, like that's what it sounds like. It sounds like that every time, pretty much. They're like as vague as they can get. Do you like playing MFF because you have fun in it? Well, get ready for the next 6 months, because we're going to be inserting at least 23% more of that fun that you like in the game. Dev notes are always a wild ride. It's like, what do they mean by that? You know how tier 4 mats are hard to get? Well, that's not changing, so. What does that mean, Kobe Bryant? Just kidding. Shout out to Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace. We are adding yeah, it's always vague, man. It's always vague. We are adding more content in the second half of the year. Wait, let me rephrase it. We are adding new content at the end of the year. Because we are lazy. Oh, you don't see, that's a certain mindset, Solar. You have a certain mindset when coming into the game. See, I'm the complete opposite spectrum. That's why I need someone like you to consistently ground me in the game. I'm like, wow, oh my god. I'm like a crow, bro. Wow, shiny piece of silver, must buy. You know, for free, for gold, not for like, you know, real money. But I'm like, oh wow, character looks cool, purchase. You're like, no. I can't be scammed like that. I'm over here, happiness. You're over here like, bro, think about it logically, realistically, and don't let MFF scam you. And I'm like, what you mean, like last night? The way they scammed me last night? Don't let that happen again? So I was planning on them scamming me again tonight. Is that okay? The scam works, especially when it's not a scam, or when the scammy doesn't feel like it's a scam, especially when I have a lot of fun. Let me see if I can twist your negative words, Solar, about the about the dev note, and let me spin it positive somehow. No matter how bland or vague it is, I'll find the joy locked away. Sick. Because see, Solar, I wasn't expecting to get Ghost Rider tonight, but guess what we're getting? We're getting Ghost Rider to tier 4 tonight. Hello. Baltine. Watch, I buy the wrong material. That's the wrong one. F. When I say F, I mean friendship. Big friendships. There it is. It's time. I don't think I want to do it yet. I want to read the dev note. I want to get hyped up by the peak dev note, and then we'll get our tier 4 as an added bonus. Where are the forums? I think the forums are right here, right? Yeah, I thought these are the forums. And then you said go where? Excuse me. Just go to forums. Then on news, scroll down, you'll see dev team letter. Then on news, you'll scroll down and you'll see 11 anniversary development team letter of appreciation. $42 minutes ago, that would check out. Yeah, that's the one. I thought it was called Dev Note. I guess Dev Appreciation. Oops. Dev Team Letter of Appreciation. Yeah, okay. All right, let me narrate this. This is the Marvel Future Fight development team. Following our meaningful 10th anniversary, we are now standing at the dawn of our 11th year. Being loved for this long and starting, well, at least liked. Let's not go crazy now, Netmarble. Being loved for this long, I mean, I love you, but Solar only likes you on a good day. Being loved for this long and starting a new chapter together is all thanks to the unwavering interest, affection, and support from our Solars. I mean agents. We would like to express our deepest gratitude to every Solar Wolf out there. The past year has brought many changes to Solar Wolf's attitude about the game Marvel Future Fight. Along with, I'm ad-libbing a little bit here, but it's basically the same. We're just having fun. The best. along with new competitive content that's not competitive enough for Solar, like Team Battle Arena and Infinite Challenge mode. We introduced growth elements such as Elite Gear to further strengthen your heroes, as well as various themed new uniforms and new heroes. Very true. Yeah, that's what you did, Netmarble. Good. Where's Lockjaw? Where's the rest of the royal family for the Inhumans? Just kidding. You know, take your time, Netmarble. We love you. In your words, not mine. We sincerely hope that our efforts to solidify Solar's relationship with the foundation of the game has provided you with a satisfying and enjoyable experience. As we celebrate our 11th anniversary, we promise to keep moving forward with a fresh mindset and to always listen to Solar's voice. Today, we would like to share the results of our previous survey and outline our future update direction. Not gonna lie, I'm actually invested in this because I did do the survey, and it better be Galactus. It's Galactus. I was about to say, if it's not Galactus, you're sick to your stomach. Okay, if Galactus isn't up there, it's rigged, and it wasn't a survey. Okay, you filled it out yourself, Netmarble, and you're liars, and you're hacks. No, but obviously, duh. Galactus is up front, yeah. Mr. Negative being number 2, I appreciate that. I'm surprised by Annihilus being so low. Annihilus being number 6, rough. Nate Gray 7 doesn't surprise me. Silver Sable 8? She is a Spider-Man, or a Spider-Verse type character, so usually those are pretty popular, but Vulcan being 9, yeah, Lady Bright. I've never even heard of those two. Those do not surprise me. Silver Sable's a little low. Annihilus is super low. Jeff the Landshark, obviously they can take him off now. They put him in the game, even though he only got 5%. That's so funny. That Galactus got 31%. It's almost like everyone wants Galactus in the game as a playable character in Netmarble, and we've wanted it for years. Like, at least 2 or 3 years. At least. I'm just saying. Let's press on. New heroes, uniforms, and themes. In 2026, we plan to continue adding new heroes and diverse themes. Yep, that's kind of how the game goes. Here are the survey results regarding the content our agents wish to see. I feel like the fact that they put Jeff the Landshark on the survey poll was a little interesting, because the survey poll came out just before this update came out, and if they already knew that Jeff was going to be in the game, why put him on the poll, man? Just put characters that aren't currently in the game files on the poll. Like, clearly you already had Jeff done, polished, and like ready to go, ready to ship out to the game. So yeah, 5%, that was interesting. Cloak and Dagger is above Jeff. That's surprising to me. I bet you people want to see how they would incorporate Cloak and Dagger into the game. Because would that be one character, or would Cloak be a character and then Dagger be a different character? And then obviously you would have to have both of them be transcended so they could have a team up ability with each other at the bare minimum, unless they wanted to make it somehow one character. But I feel like that would be, either way, I would be upset. So I don't know how MFF would do that. Like if they did Cloak and Dagger separately as two different characters, and then had them just have a bunch of like team up moves, I feel like that's the best of both worlds. Because people would be mad if we only got one new character. It's like, well, Cloak is pretty cool and he could have a whole moveset, you know? And Dagger is pretty cool. She could have a whole moveset, you know, separate. But Penny Parker is actually above them. I appreciate Mr. Negative being so high because Mr. Negative is cool, man. 13%. But Galactus won with flying colors. Most requested new heroes, yeah. Heroes currently without uniforms, most in need of one. Ghost Panther, really? Valeria Richards? Yeah, I guess she's been in the game for a while now. Dude, Ghost Panther has been in the game for what, 6, 7, 8 years? No, dude, it's been like 8 years. Yeah, the Infinity Warps update was like 8 years ago, man. I don't know what new uniform they would give to Ghost Panther, but yeah, Ghost Panther would be sick. Give him a redesigned Panther, but like keep the Panther in the character display, please. That's the coolest part of Ghost Panther, is the fact that you animated the whole Ghost Panther in like right behind him, and he gets to ride on it in his animations. That's the whole business. Jubilee. I'm surprised Jubilee isn't further up. Molecule Man, that doesn't surprise me. I am surprised by Jubilee being so low on the list. I feel like Jubilee could be second or third. Wiccan, yeah, I guess. Wiccan has an excuse to get one too, because he has a new look from the Agatha show. Surprised I didn't put that in yet. Is Wiccan also waiting for a tier 4? That would be a perfect, you know, tier 4 and new uniform for Wiccan. Most requested allies. Allies for new heroes? Most requested allies for new heroes? What does that mean? Like different character types to get in the game? 23% of people want more mutants, 19% want more humans, 17% more aliens. Bro, guys, we gotta pick creature. Why did everyone not pick creature? We have like 3 or 4 creatures in the game. Humans, we have like 100. Mutants, we have like, I don't know, 60, 70. Plenty. In humans, we got like, what, 10? Maybe 9 or 10 total now. Aliens, we got at least, you know, Thanos, Gore, you know, anyone from different planets. Plenty of aliens too, dozens of aliens. Silver Surfer, all those. All right, anyways, let's keep going. In addition to the rankings above, Marvel Rivals took the #1 spot for the most requested Marvel IP collaboration. Duh, that's why we're crossing over with it. Following last year's Magic uniform release, many agents expressed a desire for a larger scale collaboration. True, people were like, bro, Marvel Rivals collaboration? We only got 1 uniform for Magic. But now we got a bunch of others, and Jeff. Thanks to your support, we have prepared a Marvel Rivals collaboration as the main update for this 11-year anniversary, which was a great decision. We hope our agents are enjoying the newly added adorable Jeff the Land Shark. Yeah, they're trying to milk that. As they should. Jeff is very cute, very marketable. While it is difficult to reflect every single survey result due to development schedules and internal circumstances, of course, we will continue to do our best to add the heroes our agents prefer. 31% MFF, 31% Galactus. As quickly as possible, put Galactus into the game. It hurts. Ow. MFF, do it. Thank you. Like Galactus and Annihilus, bro. Galactus and then Annihilus, like 2 heavy-hitting Marvel characters that we don't have yet that are playable. Furthermore, while the mutant lineup has been significantly bolstered through consistent updates, true, the X-Men 97 stuff, and honestly, there's been a lot of X-Men updates. Still missing a lot of X-Men characters, but we did just get Silver Samurai, so I'm not gonna complain right now. There are still many charming mutants who have yet to step onto the battlefield. I'm glad they understand that, but also, MFF, can we just like, can we spend 1 month and just finish out the Inhuman royal family? I'm not even the biggest fan of Inhumans. I just love like completing a thing, and you're only missing like 2 characters, and you've been missing the same 2 characters for like 5.5 years to finish off the Inhuman royal family. Just give us Triton, the Fishman, and then Lockjaw, man. The dog, the teleporting dog with telekinesis. Come on. And then the royal family is, you know, secured. And then if you never want to add another Inhuman to the game ever again, at least you could say, hey, we got the royal family. And then it's like, oh, okay, that's pretty good. It's not bad. You know? No one can say that, you know, you don't have the full royal Inhuman family in the game, because we should have that. It's at least an excuse for one more Inhuman update. I know how Marvel feels about the Inhumans, though. They're just like, we're just gonna sweep that under the rug. Inhumans? Oh yeah, yeah. What are those? We don't know what that is. Mutants? Oh yeah, yeah. We're all into mutants now. Inhumans? Nah, not that part. The development team is constantly preparing. Oh, new content expansion? Expansion is an interesting word. Have they done that before? I feel like before they just said new content being added or something. The dev team is constantly preparing to expand content to provide endless fun. What did I say? So to provide, yeah, more content for more funnerness. You know, do you want to experience more funnerness in the game? It's like fun, but even funnerness. Yeah, to provide endless fun. Pretty vague. As part of this effort, we conducted a survey regarding future giant boss raids, and the results are as follows. Oh, this is interesting, actually. Most requested new giant boss raids. Ego? Bro, Shumagorath. No love. What is wrong with you? I voted for Shumagorath, personally. Ego? Ego's cool, man. It's just the MCU nerds, I guess. I mean, which I'm also an MCU nerd. But I also read the comics, so. The best of both worlds. Ego's cool, man, but he's not as cool as Onslaught or Blackheart or Shumagorath. I'm not super familiar with Chaos King, to be honest. But I'm familiar with Onslaught, Blackheart, and Shumagorath. I would have preferred Shumagorath be at number 1, and then Ego maybe be at like number 3. Blackheart could stay at 4. Chaos King can come down to 5, and then Onslaught stay at 2. Yeah, Shumagorath 1, Onslaught 2, Blackheart, Chaos King, Ego. That's my tier list, but it is what it is, man. No love for Shumagorath. Ego, that's super surprising, man. I thought after Shumagorath it would easily be Onslaught. But apparently there's a lot of love for Ego out there. I mean, I like Kurt Russell, and he was cool in the movie. But, I guess, I don't know, if they do it right, it would be really cool fighting a planet itself. But I'm assuming he would also manifest himself as a human, like he did in the movie. Like he can keep, like, rebuilding human versions of himself, or human-esque versions of himself with powers that he just draws from the core of his planet. But he also is the planet. Like, he's just making like a physical body for himself. He also is the whole planet. Like, the whole planet is him. Anyways, I'm saying words. Please understand that survey results serve as a valuable reference rather than an absolute rule. True. So they're saying, hey, we might add Shumagorath in even though it's 5th on the list, which they probably wouldn't. But they might say, hey, even though it was 2nd or 3rd on the list, we chose one of those. But when the numbers are so skewed, like, bro, it's clearly everyone wants Galactus. And the next one is like 13% for Mr. Negative. And then 31% for Galactus. That's not even close. It's not like, oh, Galactus got 31%, Mr. Negative got 28%. It's a close one. Nope. 2nd place is like 3 times less. as we must carefully consider internal balance and development conditions, consequently... Oh, right, yeah. Consequently, the number 1 ranked hero may not always be the first to be added. Like we see in the survey, Jeff was number 5, not even close to first place, but we still got Jeff because rivals. And I'm not complaining. Jeff's a cool character. Yeah, now that we have Jeff in the game, I actually want to look at something real quick. Maybe I'll save it for next time. It's already late. Additionally, additionally, beyond giant boss raids, we are preparing a new epic quest for the second half of the year, so stay tuned. I'm going to say it now, even though I was wrong for this last epic quest. Heralds of Galactus. It writes itself, Netmarble. What are you doing? You kind of missed on this last one. Like, we got a lot of really cool characters that we were probably never ever going to get in the game otherwise. Like all the Olympians, right? The Greek gods or whatever. Zeus, Aphrodite, Athena, Hades, Hercules. Getting all those in one update. Sick, man. Super awesome. But at the same time, they were all a little weak. Hercules especially was a little weak, I think. And also, I thought 95%. I thought I had it in the bin. I'm like, bro, I got it. I guessed Heralds of Galactus. And coupling that with the fact that everyone wants Galactus in the game, and they could easily make the epic quest called Heralds of Galactus, and then they line up, 5 new characters to add to the game, all being new Heralds of Galactus that we don't already have, like Airwalker or Firestarter or whatever, all thems. And then, the peak character that you get after tier 2ing all of them is, of course, Galactus. It's perfect. It writes itself. It's so brain dead and easy. Just put it into the game. But they didn't. They did... What if we did... Olympus. Olympus is cool, man. Guess what's cooler? Galactus and all the people that herald him in. In fact, Airwalker would be sick in the game. Airwalker plays kind of fun. With his fire bow, I think, or his energy bow. Yeah, we could get some cool Heralds of Galactus. And we already have Silver Surfer and Shala Ball Silver Surfer. So that guarantees we would get like all new Heralds of Galactus. It wouldn't be another like, another Silver Surfer type. No, it would be all brand new characters. And Galactus. Anyways. Very exciting though. I'm assuming with the poll, 31% Galactus. The next epic quest for the back half of 2026 has to be Galactus. Like, it would be a total missed opportunity. I feel like it was this last epic quest, but you do MFF. If this upcoming epic quest at the end of this year isn't Galactus, come on. What are you doing? Heralds of Galactus. It's so easy. It's an easy slam dunk. All right. While we strive for Marvel Future Fight has introduced various types of content over the past 11 years. While we strive for constant improvement, we are well aware that some areas still fall short of your expectations. Nice words, but we'll see. We closely analyzed your valuable feedback regarding content improvement, and the results are as follows. Content in need of improvement. Most people said story. Yeah, I guess. Content in need of improvement. Story, Shadowland, Dimension Rift. I think I put Dimension Rift just because I don't like Dimension Rift. I don't really want them to improve it. And if they do, shorten the time. MFF. Dimension Rift takes too long. And it takes too long by like 4 times. Like, there's no, hey, just play a little bit of Dimension Rift. I mean, you can, but you miss out on like 90% of the rewards. You have to get that one main contribution reward, which means I have to grind for like 20 minutes, or maybe even 25 minutes straight, just for that one contribution reward. Whereas nowadays, I can run 5 World Boss Legend Gore runs and get a bunch of Tier 4 mats in like 5 minutes. I'm averaging like 60 seconds per gore run. So all 5 runs takes me 5 minutes. That's a lot better than running Dimension Rift 1 time and it taking 25 minutes. That's 5 times as much time. Doesn't seem like that much time, but 25 minutes every day, especially when you have to run it sometimes multiple times in a day, or the game wants you to. I feel like we can get that down to like 10 minutes MFF. That would be way better. I know the card crafting cubes and stuff is really good. Hang on. Hold up. Boom, 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 boom. What is that? Startling. Let's go. What the heck was that? That was startling. See, what had happened was... Is that a raid? Let me refresh this. Let me swap to another scene real quick so I can see what happened. Teach me. Nope, not here. Actually, yeah, let it pop in. Latest sub, Desires. Yo, Desires, you dropped a sub? We didn't put anything in the chat? How dare people drop a sub but put nothing in the chat? Just kidding, thank you so much. Yeah, I think that was sub. Rifts are supposed to be put on auto. Yeah, I don't have 25 minutes to put my phone on auto, bro. I mean, I guess I could, you know, take my shower, but like, I don't take a 25-minute shower. I'm gonna be out the shower before the thing's even done. I'm honestly convinced that Galactus will be the first native tier 4. He'd have to be. Yeah. Especially because they're drawing it out. They're like, hey, we don't want to put Galactus in yet. We don't want to put Galactus in yet. We're waiting. We're waiting. Galactus has to be our first of a new type. Right? We're saving him for native tier 4. Clearly that's what they've been waiting for. Or else they would have put him in the game already. Yeah, I'm totally blanking on what sound effect that was. There's a different sound effect for everything. But I think... Desires. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for dropping a sub, I think. Unless it was Brock. I don't have sound alerts on the Red app, so... Whoever just did a nice thing, thank you so much for doing that nice thing, whether it be a raid. No, I would see the raid. Yeah, I actually don't know what just happened. 3 hours ago, Roxas, 10 bits. Alright, anyways. Rifts are supposed to be put on auto. Why are you playing manually for 30 minutes, bro? I'm not. I'm not playing manually. I just mean 25, 30 minutes is a long time for any content. Like, here's a better question, Solar. Is there any other content in the entire game that takes 30 minutes to run? Or even close? That I care about? Like, honestly, even the stuff I don't care about, really. Like, Alliance Battle Extreme and Legend and Alliance Battle Infinite Challenge. Even Alliance Battle Infinite Challenge, bro. Yes, story mode. Oh, right. I just mean that I care about. I meant like the content that's like daily playable in the game. Like, can you play story mode daily? Absolutely. Do I? Haven't played story mode or even touched it in like 6 months, at least. And then you're gonna say, bro, what are you talking about? Story mode has so much good stuff in it. If you farm the fragments, then you can transform the fragments into stuff. I know. But it's just like, no. Story mode takes too long. See, that's a problem. See, if it takes that much chunky time, I'm just gonna pretend it don't exist, right? Because there's other content that takes so much less time where I can get the same rewards.
Did you know that if you are cooking dinner and want it to be saltier, you should not add 350 pounds of light bulbs? This is because light bulbs are not at
all salty. That's what he was going to say. Light bulbs are not at all salty. Roxas, thank you so much for the light bulbs. Keeping the lights on around here. Hello. Hello. That's a good joke. If it was a good joke, you know, it would be good, but it wasn't. Anyways. If you're pushing WBL and are on hard stages, one run can take 4 minutes. I just mean, like, why would anyone in their correct, sorry. Why would anyone in their correct mind state, Solar, push World Boss Legends? Why? Like, are you really pulling 100 carb per run? If you are, good for you, man. But I'm perfectly fine with my 40 carb per gore run over here. I play gore level 1. And I'm not trying to play gore level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, all the way up to 99. Because stage 99...
Apple pie gets its flavor from apples, and not 47 cans of diesel fuel.
Correct, because 47 cans of diesel fuel would mean... It wouldn't be edible. Apple pie is, though, and I love apple pie. What else are you going to do in the game? Solar, not play the game. I log into MFF to get out of MFF as quickly as humanly possible. And I don't really mean that. I log into MFF to sit there and go, scrolling past my cool characters that look badass on my roster. Oh, look at them. Oh, they're hella cool. Spin. MFF, Solar, is CSGO to me. But every single spin is one where I win, right? Because I spin and I get to see a bunch of cool Marvel characters from the movies and the shows that I've seen. And I get to level them up. Basically, I'm just trying to get in MFF as quickly as possible, get all the content done, get me out of the content, so I could just chill there and scroll. Ooh, stop, hang on, he's cool. And then click on one character, blow him up real quick, spin him around, go into the, oh man, his skills are hella cool, man. And then, go back to... It's a Barbie collector. I don't say that as a joke. Nah, but I know. Long time ago. Where did you go? Buckle, I know. Buckle it. You gotta buckle the seatbelt or else you'll get fined money. Buckle, I know. You gotta buckle it together. And you better know that. Buckle, we know. We know how to buckle the seatbelt. That's what it means. Buckle, I know. I don't know. I'm just looking for logic here. Super idol these out more me or something like that. I'm learning. I'm almost 60% through that quote. I don't even know that language. I'm hella smart. Just kidding. That's a joke. I'm not. But Solar, I'm just teasing you, man. We play MFF for very different reasons. I play it for a Barbie collector, man. Barbies that I care about. I care about Barbies? No. That was my sister when she was younger. I care about Marvel? Yeah. That's my Barbies, man. Daredevil from Born Again. His suit. Yeah. Sentry from Thunderbolts. When he's... And the fact that he does some of the same moves in the game? That's why I play this game. Boots in, cats in, boots in, cats. And then it starts the eater. If only that was edited right into the eater. Elmo busting out the box, putting the 12 times socks. Anyways, sorry. That's why I don't freestyle. Putting on 12 pairs of socks. There we go. Elmo. Yeah, Elmo straight busting out the box, putting on 12 pairs of socks. There we go. It's a bar. We're doing a lot. I'm going to sleep. See it. Solar, have a wonderful night, dude. Thank you so much for adding my code, playing MFF, being such a loyal MFF player. And also, I hope you enjoy the game in any way that you want to enjoy it, Solar. And just know I'm never judging you for how you enjoy the game. I just enjoy the game very simply. And I will never not like the game. Especially with 10.5 years invested. You think I'm like they could literally double the prices on everything and I would just still play. Not that I would spend any money, but I never spend any money anyways. I spend like $10 a year on MFF. I get the dollar deals. And that's pretty much it. And I think the dollar deals pop up like 4 or 5 times throughout the year. And then I buy them for $2 every time. So I spend like $10 a year. And over the course of time, I build up my VIP level very slowly. Oh, man. What? I was waiting for the rest of it. Doom, 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 doom. That could probably be edited in, right into One Winged Angel, actually. Sephiroth times Nintendo. That really happened. Question, should I get a cookie tote from McDonald's tomorrow for breakfast? A cookie tote? Is it like a collectible tote bag that has like a picture of a cookie on the outside where you can slot in your cookies? And then you can have like a file folder of just like different types of cookies? Or like a bag of cookies that you like eat momentarily and then you throw the bag away. I think it's 20 or 12 cookies in a box. McDonald's sells cookies where you're at, Roxas? On the East Coast? I've never purchased a cookie from McDonald's. Carl's Jr.? They make cookies. Really? Yeah. My McDonald's doesn't have cookies. I've never once gotten a cookie from a McDonald's. I don't know they could do cookies. I guess they have certain milkshakes with like cookie bits in there, so they'd have to have cookies somewhere in the facility. Or like frozen cookies or something, but yeah, dude, if your McDonald's makes like a box of 20 fresh cookies and they're a decent price, 20 cookies, I'm thinking like couldn't be more than $20, right? If it's $1 a cookie, they better be slamming cookies. But maybe like 12 bucks. 12 bucks for 20 cookies. I feel like it should be like close to a 50-cent ratio per cookie. No matter how good your cookie is, like if you're charging more than $1 for a cookie, bro, I need to start a cookie business. Bro, custom cookies and brownies. Roxas, tell me that's not a good idea. I need to start a cookie and brownie business. That'll be tight. Stab it on the beat. Ask them, do you have a cookie tote? And see what they say. Yeah, it's not on the menu. I don't even think that's a secret menu item. That would be like 10 times more forbidden than asking for the toy from the Happy Meal without purchasing the Happy Meal. Like, hey, can I just purchase the toy for like $3? That's what I used to do after school. When I got extra good grades, go to McDonald's and my mom would be like, you want the Happy Meal? And I'm like, nah, just want the toy. I actually genuinely don't want the Happy Meal. I don't want the milk. I don't want the apple slices. We got milk and apples at home. I'm like, let me get the $3.50 toy. Sick. I'll try it, Rockets. Next time I'm at McDonald's. I got one near me. I'll just try it. See what happens. I'll just stream it. You know. I'll just hold up my selfie stick. You know. Just kidding. Cringe. I could never hold a selfie stick in real life. I'm sorry. Like, I have one right back here, technically, but like a collapsing tripod, telescoping selfie stick that would hold my phone. I don't have a ring light though. Oh wait, yeah I do. Just kidding. Not really though. If only I could pluck that out of digital space and actually have it IRL. But I don't own a ring light. Probably don't need it anyways. Don't need to see my face. Plus I have bad lighting in here anyways. I have very top-down lighting. I need a light like shining on my face, because if I look down at all, it looks like I have crazy dark circles around my eyes. But the second I start looking up, it goes away. But yeah, professional content creators would have top-down lighting and front-facing lighting. That's how you're supposed to do it. Not that I'd do that. It's already bright enough in here. If I could dim the lights above me by like 30% and then have a front-facing light, that would be like perfect. But now I'm just getting too detailed. It's fine the way it is for now. Brox says, I would say if it's a good deal, get it. Yeah, if it's like $10 for 20 cookies, I would do that. Then again, if you go to like a store like Costco or Walmart, technically you would get an even better deal, I think. You could probably get a pretty cheap dimming light off of Amazon. True, yeah. I don't know. I would want that somehow. Like up there. Like I would want a light that was so good it could replace my top lights. Like if I could just turn off the lights in this room, it would cause a lot less heat. And the lights are just like 20% too bright in here. Which it's better to be too bright than too dim, I guess, for a stream. But anyways, at this point, I'm just rambling. Rox says I gotta get going. I gotta skedaddle before my brain becomes a noodle. Question, would that fix the green screen as well? What's wrong with the green screen? What you talking about? Hang on. No, wrong one. There we go. What are you talking about, Roxas? Would that fix the green screen? There's nothing wrong with the green screen. If there is, I freak out every time. Good. That's where it cuts off right there. It's a little hazy over here, but like, dude, it's not a big deal. We're mincing hairs here. But I'm saying, when you go to where it shows the room without the picture behind you. Oh, without the picture. What, this one? There's nothing wrong with that. It's just hazy over here. Wow. Staticky. Would that fix it? A cheap dimming light? No. No, because this is the full camera view. Like, technically, I could edit this down so you only see, like, the black green screen behind me, which is green. It's not black, but it's just, like, keying out right now. So, which is the effect that I have it turned on. I could turn it off, but once I have stuff set, I like to keep it there. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And plus, then I keep it this way. Like, technically, I could crop it. Like, look, I could crop it right now. Cam 1, give me the whole thing, man. Give me the whole thing. Alt. Not that part. Alt. Thank you. See, I could cut it in like this. And then take the top and bring the top down as well. And kind of fix it that way. But the whole point is to like show the room that I'm actually existing in. Show you guys my props or whatever. Not really. My hat and my wig. I need to get more props and a vector cosplay eventually. It's been busy. Hard to find the time, my apprentice. Can I fix that? Not that this is the most important scene on OBS. It is not. But yeah, I just keep this one because obviously there's a black bar over there. Like, that's just where my room ends. So my hand's hitting the wall, so you don't really need to see over there. That would just show a little bit of my whiteboard, what I have written down on it. But I figured the black bar over there is like designated for chat, just on this scene. This is just like, hey, just in case I'm like opening a cool new item or something, or like, hey, I got a new thing I want to show you guys. Here, let's open it together, slice it up. That's why I always have a box cutter on me. Not that I ever need to use it, but just in case. Slice it up, and let's open it. Or maybe if I'm eating, you know, feels weird to eat, you know, in a facade. Like this looks cooler. Let me eat in my cool stream room real quick. But this feels more authentic. Because some people are like, bro, I love your room. I'm like, yeah, me too, if it was real. But this room is great. It just looks a little bit more janky like this. You can see my longboards up there, kind of. You can see where the AC unit tunnels out of the window. Up there. Just a little bit less fun, more realistic. I need to get a second monitor. Hang on. What I'm saying, when you go to where... Yeah, I have this like this on purpose. Like, technically, I could just crop the scene. Chop it up a little bit. And it only does that to the white wall over there, because I have a really high, like, green screen effect turned up, so that it keys out the whole thing consistently. I mean, sometimes if you move too quick, you can still get, like, a little, like, green blur around your fingers, but that's always going to be there. It's not going to be perfect, Even if you get the green color scaling perfect, like the color coding perfect, and the chroma key to perfectly key it out, you're still going to get like microscopic green lines, especially when you put your fingers close together. That green kind of starts bleeding in there a little bit, but just the stuff that I see because I'm a nerd. I've done a lot of testing over the past 4 years on the OBS and, well, not really OBS. The past year and a half, I've done a lot of OBS testing. And then before that, it was just, how good can I make a raw PS5 stream look when I can't control my own bitrate on a cool PC? I need to get a second monitor, not just for streaming, but gaming in general, because a lot of my games can't go into window mode. Really? I feel like most games, at least on Steam, I've noticed, allow you to go into windowed mode. And windowed mode is how I prefer it. Like, if I'm going to play a Steam monitor game, I want to be able to hit the X button, like, whenever I want. It's not breaking my immersion just having, like, the white bar on top and the white bar on the bottom. I want to see all my other, like, stuff. Or else I feel kind of, like, trapped in the game, and then I have to click escape. I mean, escape is fine, but I prefer having the red X at the top right and my taskbar at the bottom. Feels a little bit more easily accessible. Anyways, it's 9:20 right now. It's been a lovely MFF stream. We did do a lot, and I didn't even tier 4 Moon Knight. Or sorry, I didn't even tier 4 Ghost Rider. I got so caught up in reading the dev note. So you know what? I'm gonna save. Yeah, I gotta save it, man. Technically, I have what it takes right now. I have exactly the amount of resources that we needed, and I could get him tier 4 right now. But I will save it for the next MFF stream, so I will not tier 4 him myself, which will be hard. Just kidding. I just won't play for a couple days. I'll just log in. But same here, Roxas. Eventually, I need a second monitor as well. But before I get a second monitor, I would really have to rethink my layout in this room, just because I have a limited space. What you see right here is pretty much exactly what I got to use. So I've set up everything very well, but the more things I add to it, the harder it gets to keep it organized. It's a little claustrophobic in here, but it's also cozy. Like, everything does its job. Monitor, TV, fan, PlayStation, Wi-Fi router, so I can be LANed on the PlayStation and PC. Technically, I could do some reorganization down there and make some more room. Just have my super long 64-foot Ethernet cable that I used up north to make the streams happen. That was fun. I had to unplug that thing and replug that thing and rewind it up around my arm every day, or every time I ended the stream, which I did 2 streams a day back then. 2 shorter streams, so I did that twice a day. I'm like, all right, let me run this all the way upstairs, plug it into the router, and then when I'm done, unplug it, wrap it up. That was fun, though. I got really quick and really good at doing that. And now it just sits down here coiled up because it's already plugged in. I have a pretty good desk, but I would need like a clip mount just due to the fact I don't really have that much room on my desk. I got you. Yeah, the only thing I would really want to upgrade about the stream is honestly just my swivel arm. Not that this swivel arm does a bad job, but it's just kind of the native one that came with my original Fifine A6T microphone. Now that I got the AM8, it's a little bit heavier, so it rests a little bit more clunky and a little bit more, I don't know, it's a little bit more hard to move just because it's a little bit heavier. So I would really like one of those professional like Rhodes, $100, I don't know, it's probably more than that. Rhodes microphone boom arm. Nice, yeah. That's what all the yeah, that's the style I would want. It's just a little bit more robust than the one I got right now. But they're about $100. That one's 80. You can get them for like as low as like 50, $60, but for the proper Rhodes one, RODE, the brand. Yeah, the Rode PSA 1 Plus Professional Studio Boom Arm. Yeah, it's just really robust. And when you grab it, you can grab it like it owes you money, man. You can grab it and just be like, get over here, bro. I need the mic. Get over here. And it just does what you need it to. And it's very professional. And it goes like right where you want it to. But $115 without a microphone, it's just the boom arm for like $100. So it's a bit spendy, but that would be really nice. I'm planning a couple upgrades for like Black Friday later this year. Probably get the new headset that I want on a cheap discount for Black Friday, and then the boom arm that I want. If I can get both of those this Black Friday, I will be super over the moon, man. Those are the two like kind of final upgrades that I want. I don't really need them, but I want them. By the way, my goal is to at least to try to start streaming early next year, early 2027. It's a ways out, but whatever makes you the happiest, Roxas. I'll just have to wait longer to see you shine on stream. If I had to put a month on it, it's between either January, I'll start fixing up stuff, and probably mid-May to June, I'll be starting my adventure. That'd be awesome, Roxas. I think that's a super cool goal. I just try to remember what age I was when I started. At this point, I've lost track of like how long exactly to the month I've been like streaming. Because in the beginning, I wasn't very consistent. I was doing another project and then another project at the same time, and one of those kind of fell through. The one I thought it was gonna fall through. My old buddy. Yeah. Anyways, kind of took a turn. I'll be 20. You'll be 20 when you start streaming, Roxas? In the beginning of 2027, let's go. That's crazy. Side eye. Exactly what I was when I started streaming. 20 and a half. That's how I keep track of it. I remember 20 and a half because it sounds silly, because to count halves after you're like 12 years old doesn't really happen. 11 and a half is like the last time I ever counted a half age. Someone's like, oh, how old are you? I'm like, 11 and a half. They're like, and a half, eh? Still counting those? And I'm like, is it not cool to count those? They're like, not really. They're like, just say you're 11. I'm like, true. So once I turned 12, I stopped saying that. They're like, you 12 and a half? I'm like, nah, I'm just 12. Until I turn 13, I'll just be 12. No more counting halves. Is like at the end of the year? December 5th. No, December 7th. It's the one, December 7th. I read it. Just kidding, wait. Yeah, I was getting closer. I could feel it. I was warming up. I was like, wait, December 5th? No, 7th. 11th? And then after 11th, I was going to say 12th. And then I was going to stop at 12 because I'm a genius. Just kidding. Just kidding, Roxas. That's a joke. We're raiding out Ralph Jelly right now. Let me get Stream Manager on my phone because I turned it off. It's 9:30. Let me skedaddle. Twitch. There we go. But yeah, that was another day with a double stream. Big work, heavy lifting. Just kidding. Not really. I watched a show and played a game. Wrong one. Do that one. There we go. But, yeah. Always remember, no matter how cool you think you are, you're never fully... You're never fully invincible. Sorry. I have that there. Just waiting to do the invincible joke anytime we need to. And then I could just put it away. And it's not even there. But when it needs to be there, it'll be there. And when it needs to not be there, it won't be there. You know? That's the best part about it. When you need to say, then you can say it. But when you need to not say, invincible. There we go. Invincible. Uninvincible. Nice. I'm keeping that. 12. And what do you think? Should I show my face right off the bat? Roxas, I think you should do it however you want to. That's how I started it. I started it with like literally, I think you should set up 3 very basic general rules for yourself of what you want to accomplish. And then going into the future, if you stick with those 3 main principles, then you'll always find yourself in your streams. And you'll never I don't know. What was I saying? You'll never succumb to other people and what they want from you, because there's always gonna be people like wanting stuff from you on stream, but that's just kind of how it goes. So you always got to prioritize what you want and hope that that can spread joy to other people. Because sometimes what I've noticed is other streamers will like or content creators will start prioritizing what everyone asks for, and then they start losing their joy, and then they burn out, and then they're like, I started doing this thing for me and to spread my own joy out to other people, and then they stop filling up their own cup and like having fun and playing the games they want to play or watching the stuff that they want to watch, and then they start watching what everyone else wants them to watch or playing what everyone else wants them to play, and then they're like, oh, I'm just doing it for other people. Then, you know, it's a weird thing to say, but you have to remain at least 50% selfish on streams. Not that you have to, it's just a general rule of thumb. Like, you might think, oh, that's selfish, you know, thinking of myself, you know, most of the time, but it ends up being better. Because when you're the only person like streaming, when you don't have like another person with you, like, I know there's a ton of streamers like what's a good example? I feel like Radiant Gardeners, like the husband and wife team, right? There's a lot of streamers like that, where they have their partner or their best friend, you know, or a couple of their best friends. And then if they need to, you know, go do something or, you know, not stream for 5 or 10 minutes, they can just leave and kind of hit the restroom. And then the other people will talk and, you know, keep the vibe going. So you always got to make sure that you're not burning yourself out when you're like when you're running your own stream. Because when you set up, I don't know, just make sure you're not burning the candle at both ends. I'm saying a lot of words right now, but all I mean to say is keep it as simple as possible. I went into my streaming career with 3 main ideas. If I can make your day 2% better, awesome. That's a main goal every stream. If I can't, no worries. As long as I can make my own day 2% better, then maybe that will cascade over into some other people, and I hope it does. And then number 3, I don't know. Personally, I like to remain as PG as possible, but that's just like a me thing. Obviously, Twitch isn't offended if you want to curse and be yourself and do this and say that, as long as you're following the TOS. But yeah, in recent years, an interesting fact to keep in mind is both Twitch and YouTube have cracked down on cursing, which is interesting. So if your main thing is like you say F and this and F and that and F and who and where and what, and you're just letting it fly like that, they will actually like flag your content for being like 18 plus, and they'll auto categorize your content and, you know, like segregate it to a smaller audience. So if you care about hitting the most amount of numbers and being the most violently marketable that you can be, try to be nice to everyone. Kind of a general rule of thumb. Treat people how you want to be treated. Just keep it light, keep it fresh, keep it fun. Always have something to talk about. If you're like a rambling streamer like me, I love talking and I rarely shut up. So I come here to do so, whether it be to 1 or 100. Also, that's another good thing that I've kept in mind, Roxas. Step number 3, never care about the number. That's probably the hardest thing to do. Like if you're starting your streaming for a purpose, like I want to make a bunch of money, then definitely go the algorithmic route. Like try to post on this platform and 2 others all at the same time, and really, you know, do this and do that and engage every other day at least, you know, if not every day, at least do 1 or 2 posts a day, you know. But if you don't want to get caught up in the whole like, oh, I have to post every day or I have to be just generating content all the time, I just kind of do it when I feel it. And I'm trying to set a couple like basic goals for myself, like post a little bit more often. You know, post 3 or 4 times a week instead of 0 times a week, which is how I used to be. But when in doubt, I would just say the biggest thing is always enjoy yourself. Because if you're enjoying yourself, people are going to notice that. And hopefully, they're going to enjoy themselves better with that vibe. But that doesn't guarantee that they will. And always keep in mind, not all people are for all people. So if someone comes into your stream sucks, Roxas, I think you're a loser, man. You might get the worst of the worst, man. Always expect the worst of the worst, and then be pleasantly surprised when it's the least of the least, right? But if people start trying to bully you, just be like, oh, all right. I don't have the time for it, man. I only have enough time in the stream for good positive vibes, so unfortunately, you gotta be timed out, or you gotta get banned, you know? Like, the buttons are there for a reason, so don't be afraid to time people out if they're being Goombas or being weird to you. Because it'll happen, man. It'll happen. Welcome to the intranet. But yeah, don't take things too personally, or don't take them personally at all. Just be like, oh, that person's having a bad day, and I'll wish them the best, but they gotta leave. My thing would be my two main things would be Cozy Chaos. That's a great start. I think would be I want to make people day, even if it's for a few minutes or a few hours. True. That's what I try to go for. But at the least, I'm always having a good time. Like, if I don't feel like being here, I'll probably just make it a shorter stream. But usually, I love talking, I love being here, and I hope that always comes across. I'm also a human, so some days I might be like 10% cranky, and I'll be like, oh man, I really need to stream today, because then I won't be cranky. But maybe for the first 20 minutes of the stream, I'll be like, oh, Rocky's having a bad day. Guess what? I'm a human. I'm not going to be a rock star all the time, but I do try to enjoy myself. And the more things you can make into a game, the better. It's a wild planet we live on. So, and people are going to be weird to you sometimes. So, on stream or off stream, it's just like, as long as you know who you are at the end of the day, and you know where you start and you know where you stop, you know, where you say, hey, I don't do that stuff, and where you say, hey, this is where I start action, then you're always gonna be fine. As long as you know yourself well, got a good head on your shoulders, which I know you do, Roxas, and set up some good like rules, just basic rules. I have like 5 or 6 rules on there, like, hey, don't throw the vibe off, don't be a complete weirdo, and if you make any certain super weird jokes, I may bypass the timeout and go straight to ban. But I feel like everyone deserves a timeout. Like, even if I don't go for 3 timeouts before I ban someone, I feel like everyone deserves a timeout. Unless you're just being like the absolute worst. If you hop in and you're like spamming a bunch of words, nonsense, you know, especially targeted to certain people, it's like, no, man. It's just not a thing that can exist around here. It's very simple. It's like, you love people, join the stream. You want to be nice. It's not rocket science. Just be nice, man. Bring your thinking cap. Put your thinking cap on, or your nice cap on. Just try to say some nice things. And if you can't, don't say anything at all. Just go for the vibe, or don't be here. There's so many different options. But if you're here to cause bad chaos and not good chaos, we're down for some good chaos, but bad chaos can't be here. Question: would you stick around for a horror game stream, even if it was lurking? I guess you'll have to run the numbers, Roxas. You'll have to test and see if I'm there. I'll just be, no. Peeking over my blanket. Is it safe yet? No. Time to hide. Taco Bell chalupa. Nope. Still too scary. Chalupa. Right. It's chalupa time. I would do what I can for you, Roxas. I would do what I could. I would try my best. But I don't like being chased, especially by scary creatures or sentient items or really anything. Just anything chasing me. Like, as long as I'm backing up and I see the thing coming at me, I can still, you know, which would look so goofy, but the second I turn around, I feel like they're right behind me. You know? I gotta take off, man. I gotta go the speed of light. All right, anyways, let me hit the stream manager here real quick. Set up that raid for Ralph. I've overstayed my welcome. I was about to leave like an hour ago. Cool, there we go. Raid channel. You're Ralph. Late night gym sesh? Nice. See, that would make a good IRL stream. Not for me, but, you know, for him. Ralph Jelly in the gym? IRL? Sick. You get to enjoy somebody else getting chased? I think I can handle that. It does the same thing that Subnautica does to my body. Like, I can't even control it. Like Subnautica, once I start going into deep, dark waters, I have to pause the game and just... I just have to let the thalassophobia course through my body until it reaches my toes, and then I can play the game again for another like 2 minutes, and then pause again. It's the same thing with being chased. As long as I can see my chaser, I'm not being chased, right? I'm being followed. Yeah. But the second I turn around to gain more speed, I feel like they've gained more speed instantaneously, and they're already right behind me, like Thrag, right? Thrag just shows up, just appears out of nowhere. Although, honestly, like me versus Thrag, it would not be good for him or for his health. Yeah. Thrag versus me. You know he's dead, Roxas. 2 seconds. Thrag pulls up. You are nothing to me. I will show you what a true Viltrumite is. You waste of space. You know? I'll pull up. I'm gonna start flash dancing all around him. He's like, I've never fathomed this speed before. You would make a worthy Viltrumite. And I'd be like, Viltrumite, my ass. Yeah. And then just rock him, sock him. So I'm ping-ponging him. I'm passing him from one punch, and then I'm zooming over there just to catch him with the rebound punch and send him right back to me as I fly back and the rebound punch him again. I'm Superman following him just so I can hit him more. Yeah. He's Steppenwolf. I'm Black Suit Superman, right? Just wham! Stay there. You need another one? Wham! Wham! Stay there. Don't do anything. Lasers. Laser vision. Just having fun. Cooking them. Anyways, what am I talking about? Ralph Jelly starting up that raid right now. Bing bong. That raid pops up. Just kidding. Target channel settings do not allow you to raid at this time. It's out of my hands, Roxas. He's got settings turned on. I don't blame him. A lot of people have settings turned on, so you at least have to have 2 or 3 viewers before you can raid, or else some people just have like 1 and then they don't stop their stream and they just keep raiding, and then they keep the stream going for like 5 more minutes and then they raid again, which technically can piss some people off and be kind of annoying, but I think we've only had that happen like 1 time. Let me try one more time. Target's channel settings do not allow you to raid him at this time. For now, I will raid someone else out, Roxas. But the very next time that I can raid Ralph out, we will. He has settings turned on because he had an experience where people were spamming him with 1 viewer raids. Yep, exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what I thought. That's happened to us 1 time before, but that was like years ago. And it never happened since. So I think I have my settings turned on 1. So you have 1 viewer, which technically you can kind of watch on your own device and that would count. Anyways, maybe I'll turn it up to 2, but usually I only change a setting when we like suffer from it in some way. Like I feel like, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what I live by. So if it hasn't happened yet, or it only happened 1 time 3 years ago, not a problem. I won't change anything. But if it happens all the time, I'll be like, all right, time to put some new settings in place. I will always match enthusiasms. So I have a little bit of breathing time. The Princess Lils, gotcha. And then tomorrow, gotcha. The Princess Lils 1K followers equals 24 hours stream. Cool. She's playing Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII. Nice. Good choice. Starting up that raid for Princess Lils right now as we speak. 1 person is ready to raid. I think that's you, Roxas. Has to be. But yeah, I think the 1 person raids, that can happen once in a while. Also, shout out to PlayStation Grenade. Forgot to mention, but PlayStation Grenade's monthly video is out, letting you know in about a week from now what new PlayStation Essential, Extra, and Premium. Actually, no, not Extra and Premium yet. Those come out like a week and a half from now. But we at least know our 3 essential games that we're getting for free in May. I think one of them just recently came out, like 9 months ago. Wu Chang Fallen Feathers or something. I heard good things about it. I think that was pretty much a full price game too. I like getting $60 and $70 games for free. A $20 game made free? That feels good, especially if it's a game I already wanted to play. But a $70 AAA rated game getting slashed to free feels nice. Very nice. Also has some pretty cool community people that will help. You grow up people like you and Clutch and Ralph and a few other people. That's true. So you're not starting how I started, Roxas. You're already starting in a better condition. Because I started with 0 and it took 10 months to get affiliate. It takes a while when you don't have like pre-support set up. Like if you have 2 or 3 family members and they're willing to support you, that's pretty much 3 average right there. And you only need 3 average for affiliate. I believe, unless they've changed anything. And it's 4 now or 5 now, but I think it's still 3.0 average, so keep that in mind. That's the hardest one to get to. If you can surpass that one, the other 2 like parameters that you have to hit, super easy. It's just like, hey, stream 4 times in a month. It's like that's only once a week, so that's pretty easy. And then the other one's like get a certain amount of views, stupidly easy. But the other one, the consistent viewers or the concurrent viewers being 3.0, I don't even think I have 3.0 right now. I just get to keep the affiliate because we once hit it years ago. Like right now, I think my average is at like 2.8, so it's not even 3.0. If I tried to get affiliate right now, I wouldn't get it. So I'm glad I already have it. But that is another comforting thing. I thought that you could lose it if you dipped below 3.0. The only way you could lose it is if you dipped below 3.0 and then you stopped streaming for like a full year or 2 years. Not guaranteeing that they would. Like you could go 2 years and still have your account, but they legally allow themselves the right to, if you haven't streamed in at least 1 year, and especially 2 years, then they might go and remove the affiliate off your account. They won't delete your account, but they'll remove the affiliate upgrade. Yeah, they'll remove the affiliate branding from your account, whatever. I'm saying too many words now, my brain. I gotta let my brain rest. But anyone that was a part of the stream, thank you so much for being here. Roxas, thank you for throwing so many bits, dude. You never have to. But I'm just glad you've been having fun with the blurps ever since we've set them up. We do have like the 5 or 6 new ones now. I'll let them sit there for the next like month or month and a half. And then we'll swap them again for some new ones. But for the time being, this has been your boy Rocky. The raid has already been live for a couple minutes because I rambled too much. But next time on MFF, we'll be getting Ghost Rider to tier 4 because I already have it ready. Just got to press the button. Dev Note was pretty vague, but just Galactus, man. Just make the Epic Quest Heralds of Galactus and have Galactus be the final guy that we get. Please, MFF. Other than that, it was a really good MFF stream. It's been a great 11-year anniversary, and I think we'll be expecting a part 2 of it for even more free stuff. So I'm pretty content, satisfied. But a mobile game is liked and disliked by people that are looking for a different goal in it. If you're trying to get every single character in the game tier 4 in a quick amount of time, it's not going to happen. But if you just enjoy the ride and you slowly build up a lot of characters, you can have a lot of fun. And that's what I do for. The Marvel Barbie Collector, with the best Marvel Barbie graphics that I can get my hands on. Like Contest of Champions has good graphics, but for some reason they feel a little like clay to me. It feels like they sculpted the characters out of clay. And then in MFF, it feels like they just took that sucker right from the movie and put him in the game. And I'm like, yeah, that's sick, man. I still feel like MFF has 2 good animations for it being a mobile game. Like if this was playable on console, I'd be like, yeah, this game's sick. In fact, if MFF ever gets the port over to Steam, like Contest did, and they get like a fully supported like somehow Steam version, which would be like 5 times harder than Contest because they didn't have to do much like implementation to get that playable on Steam. But yeah, anyways. Still rambling. I'll save the rest of the rambling for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. I might be back on another stream. If I'm not, I'm sorry. I do have a bit of a busy day tomorrow, but if I get it done quick, I'll be on a stream. What that stream will be, I don't know. Maybe Batman Arkham Knight. Just been having so much fun with that game. The DLC really like breathed new life into it for me. And also playing on normal difficulty feels less baby mode than easy. But anyways, for the time being, eat some good food, drink some good drink, and sleep some good sleep. Until next time, deuces for now.